Hanaki, did you know that our souls are connected by fate? When I finish saying this, it'll be the last time I ever say it in this way. Do I dare? Well, what do you know? I am Yuno Hanaki from Production Kawaii's Hanamizuki. I don't want to cry already. Maybe if you don't do it, kawaii never ends. It's so true. Maybe if I just don't say my intro, it's never over, truly. November really flew by. Honestly, it really did. I thought it was gonna go by so much slower, but I blinked and it's already ending. It's so weird. Sorry you can't shut down kawaii. I didn't say my intro yet. Honestly, real. And it explodes. Yeah, actually, stream's over now. Bye. Nice seeing you. No. Anyway, hi. Hanaki, how are you doing? Hope you guys are holding up okay. Hope everything's good. Halloween feels like it just happened. True. I mean, Halloween happened while I was in the depths of my depression hole. So maybe that's why it also feels like it hasn't been that long for me. All these things happening in the depths of my depression, and I'm just like, man standing. Anyways. Hi. Hope you're doing okay. I hope you're getting through it in these trying times. Those of you who got jump scared about memberships last night, Apollo cheese. There was some things going on in the background, in the back of stuff. But I did re-enable them. They might pause again relatively soon though, as things start changing further with our channels. But I didn't intend for them to pause last night. Or I guess it was this morning for me. Things needed to be unplugged. Yes, I don't know if any of the other girls said anything about what happened specifically, and I don't know if it's my right to share it, but we basically got pulled from the MCN before we anticipated. It happened like suddenly, like all of us kind of got disconnected from it. Well, almost all of us, I think. And so for some people it caused memberships to pause, for some people it caused super chats to pause, yada yada yada. But no, we're okay. We saw it happen. I like was up early for unrelated reasons, and then I got the emails and I was like, is that supposed to be happening now? So then I checked and we were all like, is that supposed to be happening now? But luckily, management was like, it's okay, you could just turn it all back on. We were like, alright, sick. We didn't want to break anything or like do something wrong, but we didn't expect it to happen this morning. So that was a little silly, but just in case you got jump scared, that was what that was. But it's okay. We're all good. It just took clicking a button to do it and we were fine. She got it in the middle of stream. Oh no. That's terrible. But yeah, it's okay. It just took clicking a few buttons and we were all good. Our dashboards now look like how they looked before we joined the MCN, so it's like a little bit weird. I got so used to how it looked because of the thing, and now it's gone.
Lights guide you back to me.
Random, thank you for being a member for 12 months at Shadowfire. Of course, today I hit 1 year final member Supa before Kawaii explodes. I'm honored to be your final Supa. I am honored. Kind of like how it happened in the middle of your member stream when you first got it. That's true. And you guys made me turn it on because my members are weird and you wanted to see if you would get kicked out. It's funny. You don't need that anymore because you'll be free. This is true. That's probably why they already pulled it this early, but it was funny. All for science. Yeah, okay, all for science. Whatever. But yeah, that was what happened this morning. So for those of you who got jump scared, do not panic. Although, this is a preemptive warning that might happen again as we make the switches off of, like, other things. Like, it might pause again. But I'm sure you guys, like, know, not to worry about it. It's all good. Save your energies, you know? Next time is the panic one. No! Don't panic then either. I'm warning you so you don't panic.
May the Oni lights guide you back to me.
Shinjuriki, thank you for being a member for 2 months in Shadowfire. Membership explosion transported us to another dimension. Oh no, you got isekai'd. Sorry for your loss, but also what kind of isekai is it? So panic. Stop! I'm trying to tell you guys so you don't freak out. No panic. It is okay. There is no need to concern. Anyway. So that might happen, later. But, like, fairly later. I don't know. This, like, ending process here is a little bit confusing, but it won't be for another few weeks, I think. I don't know. We'll figure this out as we go. Reincarnated in a world where kawaii stays. Hey, take me with you! Take me with you! I want kawaii to stay too!
Take me with you.
Anyways. Okay, so where do we start? What do we do? Coming into this with like a bare bones idea of a plan, and then I don't know what to actually do now that I'm here. Interesting. Hanaki, welcome in. What roads do we have? We have, I finished my document so I could read that. We have the secret. We have that. We have, more yapping, which is what we're doing right now. We have, looks at smudged writing on hand. Karaoke, I guess, maybe. I haven't set up karaoke at all. I don't know what I would do. But we could.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead.
But when do I ever? That's a lie, actually. I am usually a pretty big planner. I'm just a critcher. Tiny more yapping into letter into teaser. Okay, that works for me. We ball. Don't dribble me! You guys are ball. I can dribble you, but it's fine because you are orbs of fire. How are you, Yuno? I'm hanging in there. I got some coffee before stream, so I'm sipping coffee, and that feels good. That is nice. I am happy about that. Is this the part where you just stare at your thigh tattoo for an hour? Do you want me to put wife cam on for an hour? I guess we can. Get slam dunked. It's true. I'm late dealing with a headache from fixing my 3D printer. Oh no. I hope you're able to fix it. But it's okay, you're not that late. I was honestly also pretty late. I was also pretty late because I was finishing my writing. It ended up taking longer than I thought it would. I was like, 2 hours is plenty of time. And then, it was not. It was not plenty of time. Just chilling at work, it's a slow day. Well, I guess it's as good a day as any to have a slow day if you are a production kawaii fan. It's so busy these next couple of days. Busy, 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 busy. But it be how it do. Pausing some renovation work to see the Oni. Whoa, what are you renovating? What you doing? What you fixing up? Happen to have today free too. Yippee! I'm glad that people have more free time than I thought, especially because I'm doing this so early. This is usually my nap time, which is part of why I have the coffee right now so that I can stay awake. But, this is usually when I am taking my, Oni nap. And I am glad that I am, awake right now. Floors, walls, paint, everything. Ooh, fun! I would help painting if I could. I actually love to paint. That's something I would have done, in the box if I could have, because we're technically allowed to paint our walls. We would just have to repaint them white when we wanted to leave. I always low-key wanted to paint my walls, but it would have been such a pain to take all my furniture out. And Onimama didn't let me paint it when we first moved into this box, so I have been stuck with the white walls. Boy, would I love to paint my walls. I love painting. Whee! Little does she know we sit outside her door waiting for her to stream. Everyone's just like, she'll be live any second, right? No schedule posted. She'll be live any second, right? Paint around the furniture, the wall remains white behind them. It's like a sky blue color with a hint of gray. Ooh, that sounds pretty. I like that. To live in a pink room? Back then, I probably wouldn't have painted it pink. I think back then I would have been more likely to paint it like... I'm looking around my walls to see if I can remember. I think I probably would have painted it blue, actually. Back then. Because that was before pink became one of my favorite colors. I think. What do you mean this is the last kawaii stream? How could it be the last one if you're always kawaii looking? Oh, smooth. I like that. This is the last production kawaii stream. Kawaii is just the shorthand for production kawaii. But I will still be cute, I suppose. Any specific shade of blue? Probably like powder blue, which is like a really light pastel blue. Sky blue I think would have still been a bit too bold for my tastes. But I think I would have gone like a really gentle powder blue. Powder blue is like super pale, almost white. That's probably what I would have done. But it still would have been like a pop of color. Now it's unproductive. Yeah, now we are unproductive, kawaii. You know, in her pastels, that's me. Always has been. But I still think it would have been a cute color. Now it's just kawaii production. No. No, it's not. We can't use those two words together. It's sus. We can't do that. Want to know the name of the color I'm using? I think you would like it. Is it powder blue? But no, you can tell me. I'm curious. I like color names. Just a pastel girly in a non-pastel world. There were like a number of times in school where I would show up to class wearing like bright, cutesy pastel colors, and everybody else would be wearing like dark neutrals or like, you know, black and white. Like way more like calm, neutral colors, and I'd be there in my pastels just like, hee hee, happy to be here. So yes, you're right. I am in a very non-pastel world. It's called Balboa. That name makes me think it's rock-colored or something. Oh, because of Rocky Balboa? Naruhodo. Balboa, huh? Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find the exact paint swatch. I'm gonna narrow it down. Balboa paint color. Balboa Mist? Balboa Mist? Oh, that's like the grayish. Bear paint? Oh, okay. I'll narrow it down. Bear. Oh! Okay. Oh, that color is nice, actually. Holy. Whoa. I like it. Let's go. Balboa like Rocky. That's what I said. I said that already. And I haven't even watched Rocky. Anyway, I'm gonna pull up this image from the Home Depot so you can understand what I'm looking at. It's really pretty. This is a nice freaking color. Dang. Maybe this would have been the color I chose, actually. I think I would have liked it just a tad bit paler. But for the most part, it's pretty close. Are you guys proud of me? I didn't mess up. I didn't cause window noises. Are you happy? Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? You should be. Anyway, here's the Home Depot image of the paint color. It is actually a really nice blue. I like that shade. Sure, I guess. I miss window noises. Why are you guys so mean to me? First you complain when the window noises happen, now you complain that they're not happening. You're crazy. That is nice. That's what I'm saying. It looks pretty. I vibe with that. My walls probably would have been something close to that color, if not a little bit paler. I probably would have had to mix more white in to make it more pale. But otherwise, yeah, that's a good shade of blue. Good shade, I like that. Very calming color. This is true. Blue is good for evoking, like, senses of calm, especially if you use it in, like, a bedroom. Versus, like, you know, the, like, bolder colors being too intense on the eyeballs and increasing stress. So, like, blues and, like, other cool colors are usually, like, really good for rooms in your house if you're looking to paint something. Or if you want to use a color that's warmer, you gotta make it pale so that it's not as alarming. In our old family house, our kitchen had, like, really old-fashioned yellow wallpaper. So we had a kind of yellowish kitchen. I think, like, the countertops and stuff were yellow, too. It was not too bright. It was just, like, the right shade. But there's something about kitchens usually being yellow in older house layouts. Too much yellow. Too much yellow. I suppose that's fair. That or green, I don't get it. I know, right? I was watching, like, I watch a lot of vloggers in my spare time when I'm on YouTube. And there was a vlogger that I watched where she was moving into a new place with her partner. And everything there was, like, painted green. And she was like, I don't understand why all of this is green. It was, like, an olive green color. It wasn't a bad color by any means. I honestly thought it looked quite good. But she was like, why is it green? I don't like this. Green kitchen, green closets. Like, it was just so bizarre how everything was so green. How does green end up everywhere? Yeah, no, exactly. It was too much. Must have been a sell on the colors. Maybe. Anyway, I was kind of sad because they, like, decided to paint everything, like, white. Because they prefer more modern looks. But I don't really like how modern houses tend to look now. Because it's always just, like, white with, like, a black accent color. If you can even call it an accent color. Too monochrome for me. I want there to be at least pops of color somewhere. Speaking of house layouts, you should see atomic age rooms. They're nice. I do like warm colors in a living room. Sometimes I miss the wood plank vibes of old homes. I miss wood planks too. Hardwood floors, I still think go kind of hard, to be honest. The box is carpeted, which is not the worst thing in the world, but, like, I think I'd kind of prefer all wood floors. I hate modern design. I don't know if I hate it. I just feel like it's too clean looking. I kind of just wish there to be more, like, vibrancy. I feel like a lot of modern houses don't actually look lived in anymore. They just don't feel as homey. Bit too sterile. Hardwoods you can slide around in socks. Honestly, I slide around on the linoleum in the kitchen, so it wouldn't really matter. I'd be slipping and sliding regardless. Whee! I have to be careful when I wear socks around the box, otherwise I will slip. Luckily, my slippers do not cause slipping. Have you ever felt? Yes. Embarrassingly, yes. A number of times. Embarrassingly, yes. Embarrassingly too much. One time, okay, this is one example of embarrassing, but there was like one time where I was in the kitchen and I was minding my business and I was like, oh, looks like there's a little bit of a puddle here from when I took out ice before. I should be careful not to slip in it. And then what do? 2 seconds later, step in the puddle, slip in it, fall on my butt. It really do be like that sometimes. You could say that the information about the puddle I'm not supposed to slip on slipped my mind. Ha! Was the floor okay? Yes, because it was graced with my butt. You have amazing comedic timing. Aw, thanks! I think so too. The sense of karma is just always following me around, I guess. Alright, brain, remember to not do the thing. What thing? Exactly. What are your thoughts on Tales of Grace Zeph Remastered? I'm hype. It's coming out in January, I think? Pretty sure? I am hype. I never got to play Graces properly before, so it'll be nice to get my hands on it. My grubby little paws. That'll probably be one of the next, like, long play things we commit to as I venture into indie life. January this year. Yeah, it's supposed to be January. Coming right up. Making orders at work when we're talking about floors? Yes, it happens. It be like that sometimes. Such are the Yuno Hanaki tangents. Welcome. Enjoy your stay. Will you stream it or vanish into the Tales void for a month? No, I'll stream it. Tales games are allowed to be streamed, so... I'll stream it. We will commit to the long play. The only time that I will disappear is whenever Bust of Fellows 2 comes out, because I can't stream Bust of Fellows 2. That is the only time I will go MIA. Most other things that I want to play, I believe are safe to stream, so we'll be alright. But I will disappear once Bust of Fellows 2 gets a confirmed release. You will know because I will tweet about it. I'll probably quote retweet the date announcement and be like, hey guys, mark this as my hiatus. Now you can stream RPGs without worry, I suppose. I mean, I'm still gonna kinda worry. I'm aware that RPG streams aren't the best for numbers, and not everybody finds them as fun as I do, but this does also mean I can commit to an audience that does like RPGs. Victory for me. You have to tell us how it is after coming back? Of course. Duh. Of course I will. I'll disappear starting this date. Didn't think Tales of games are lax for streaming. They're pretty okay, I would say. They've gotten better about it, at least. You just have to have, like... Well, it depends. For independent streamers, it's more chill. It's only when you're under a corporation that it becomes less chill. But, like, even under the corporate label, I was able to get permission for all of the existing Tales games that are out on Steam. And the only thing about it was that I had to have their certain disclaimer in the description. And then I had to, not have Streamlabs enabled. That was, like, the rule for Tales games, pretty much. So, like, no Streamlabs donos, but I could have, like, super chats on. Yeah. So pretty lax, honestly, all things considered. I think they used to not be lax, but then they got better about it over time. I've noticed that with a lot of JRPG publishers. Like, Atlas still has moments of being kind of stinky. But, like, I feel like Atlas has gotten a little bit better in more recent times with like, the advent of people, I would say even particularly VTubers, wanting to stream their games. I think people are getting a little more used to it. And, like, on the JP side, they used to be really slow about releasing games on PC, even. But now we're actually seeing JP companies release games, like, simultaneously on PC along with console. So they're finally starting to not be afraid of Steam. Square kind of sucked with their rules. I don't really play Square Enix games, so I guess that's, not something I'm fully aware of. But yeah. Atlas today is way better than, like, 2 years ago Atlas. This is very true. Compared to before, yes. I'm picturing a cheesy 70s transition. Quick, to the Otome Cave! You know, slides down a pole, unlocks the security door, activates the Faraday cage, hangs, do not disturb, sign locks, click shut. Yeah, very true. That's me. But, like, specifically for Busta Fellows, with some other Otome games, it might be a little bit more okay. But that is literally me with Busta Fellows too. I will not be seeing anyone unless they also play Busta Fellows 2. I will only talk to other people who are playing Busta Fellows 2. You will not hear from me otherwise. I will be gone That is my mandatory Bustafellows break. And then I will come back and I'll be like, hey, Bustafellows 2 was great. I had a good time. Anyway. That'll be literally how it goes. At least I hope I'll say I had a great time. I hope I haven't been overhyping it this entire time and then it ends up being mid. I'm like crossing all my fingers and toes, knocking on all the wood in my house. I hope Nami is prepared to have you in her DMs. Has Nami beaten Bustafellows 1? I'm gonna have to make sure that she beats it before I talk to her about 2. Really want a Disgaea 3 remake? Yeah? I don't think she has. The last time that I spoke to her about it, she hadn't picked it up again recently, but maybe she picked it up and just didn't tell me. I'll have to check in. I'll be peering into the DMs like, Namija Frisia. Have you beaten it yet? The sequel is rapidly approaching. You are on a time limit. Now that we're indie, you don't have an excuse. She's just like, what? Been in the rigging mines too much? I know. I'm joking. I know she works. She works. She's being quite productive right now, and I'm very proud of her. I really like Nami's rigging style. It's good. Nice and fluid. You going to react to Animanic's kawaii song? What? What is that? Yuno has entered hermit mode? Not yet, man. I will only enter hermit mode when it's Bustafellows time. But Bustafellows still hasn't confirmed its release date for the second game, so... You are stuck with me until then. Well, I guess not literally, because I am going on break after this, but... You know, principle of the thing. Principle of the thing! Her rigging for models is very flowy but grounded. It's excellent. Yeah, it's very, like, realistic, I guess is the best way to put it. It still has the, like, anime girl touch, but it feels a little bit more realistic than some other forms of rigging. Animaniacs, the Warner Brothers cartoon, they have a song called Kawaii. Oh. No, why would I react to that right now? Also, I have seen the Animaniacs, but, like, I don't think watching them is particularly relevant to my interests right now. How's the grind? I gave up pretty boy romance for the grind. Noted. Final kawaii stream. I work for a company called Production Kawaii. It's not... Saying final kawaii stream, why would I watch the Animaniacs video? That's not relevant to anything. But anyways. My Black Friday started out unexpected. First store I went to was GameStop. 10 minutes in, one of the employees fell down and had a... Oh my goodness, a seizure? Oh dear. As a gag, when Yuno returns from the game, her model is disheveled. I can't really make that happen. There isn't really a way to add that effect. Especially not with this model. It's too non-generic to be able to find assets that would work for it. But no, I will return from the gaming mines disheveled vocally. You'll be able to tell by the sound of my voice that I haven't spoken in like 8 days because I was just locked in on the game. I'll sound like so ragged, just like, hello? Oh, Hanaki. Oh my god, I haven't spoken in a while. That'll be me. After today, Yuno loses the kawaii tag. I do. I will no longer be cute. Goodbye. TTS from having zero voice. Shrank due to lack of sunlight. Now see, that can't happen. I'm already barely in the sun. You will forget how to stream even. I have forgotten how to stream a few times after long breaks. I've been like, what's OBS? How do I turn on my chat? What is happening? Yuno's cool arc starts. What would you do if I came back after my little break and instead of sounding like this, like a freaking nerd, I just came back and I'm just like, well, Hanaki, did you know that our souls are connected by fate? And then this is how I talk for the entirety of the stream. What'd you do? I would explode wife. I would you, I would me, you, I would, I see. Cozy Yuno voice, Hand you some papers. Die? Probably? I love that. Die? Question mark? Chat would probably think gachapon Hoyo mommy voice. Hoyo mommy? I like how I'm specifically a Hoyo verse mom. You can't just drop that on us out of nowhere. I can and I will. I, for one, think that'd be very funny. That's the thing. You guys need to understand that I have the power to pull these voices out at any time. If I choose to, I could ruin your entire life. It's just, you know, I'm very strategic with when I use it. I know exactly how much power I have. Do you want us to live in fear? Yeah. Yeah, why not? Ruin our entire life, some people are into that. I know. Again, I'm aware. It's just a card that I hold on to. I play it when I want. How do I sign up for Ruin? This is the evil, you know? Surely you couldn't make our situation any worse. You say that. You say that now. The chances of Yuno making you explode are low but not zero. Exactly, you get it. If evil, why hot? Men would ruin their life over a girl like this than the picture's thighs. So true. You forget about the Oni part of Yuno? You do. It's honestly kind of funny. I refer to myself as an Oni regularly and you guys are just like, haha, shorty. But that's how the first stream when I'm indie is gonna be. It's just gonna be a shot of this, and it's just gonna be that voice. Ha 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 ha. Can you imagine? I will not survive that. Good to know. That is how you defeat us? Keeping that in mind. Don't worry, I've got you. I am a benevolent leader. I can give just as easily as I take. The biting car gift. You meant cat? Okay. Biting car is also funny. Biting an entire vehicle. Keeping that in mind. Who are you, Batman? Yeah. That's me. The problem is you can't do that to us normally because you're usually so short you can't see your legs. Shut the hell up! You're so mean! No, the reason I can't do it normally is because if you are looking at my legs all of the time, you cannot see my cute face. And I know for a fact that you would be sad if you couldn't see my face that often. Mean but true? Shut up.
Shut up. Who
asked, not me. You do have a really cute face.
Knew it. Obviously.
Yes, cute, but thighs. I mean, at least you're honest about your priorities. The face contains an important amount of wiggles. Well, the thighs also wiggle. You can notice the thigh wiggle quite a bit on the bottom part of the model. Talking kneecaps model. No, it's my thighs, but sure. We'll go with the kneecaps. You do have the misfortune of a certain demon senpai giving us immunity to devilish charms because she dorked out any advantage she had. Well, okay, but that's devils. Oni are different. Sorry, I need to change how I say that. Yeah, okay, but that's devils. Oni are different. Three graves died thrice. Instantaneously. Oh no! Anyway. Don't throw beans! What the frick? Distantly related, but not the same. Kablamo. Wait, I didn't hear that. Nope, you're not getting it a second time. You got the one. You got the one. I tried, guys. I like how you admit it now. Please. I can feel a great disturbance in the force as if hundreds of neurons got activated at the same time. They are firing on all cylinders, these neurons. I don't think Demon has that power. No, sir. Onis do, though. Sturdier flames. Blowing out like a candle in the wind. It's my birthday one more time. Please, streamer, it's literally my birthday. Streamer, please, it's my birthday. Do it for me. Streamer, please say ara ara. It's my birthday. Ellen John disliked that. About your ASMR setup, I do have it. I just haven't switched over. Maybe that's something I'll do during my break. I've been lazy about it because it means changing out my interface too, and I'm lazy about setting up my new interface. But I have it! It's technically ready. I just have to figure out how to use the paired mics also. Please, it's someone's birthday today. Every day is in fact someone's birthday, this is true. But again, if I do it on command, then people are gonna start thinking that they can just ask for it anytime. I giveth and I taketh. That's how this works. I have to be able to, like, hold it in. Because otherwise you'll come to expect it, and then that's no longer fun. The game is that you are not going to expect when it arrives. You already got your 2. I remember from stats class, there are enough people here that we have about a 100% chance of duplicate birthdays. Oh my gosh, some of you are twins? When were you gonna tell me? Why are you trying to enact negative reinforcement? What do you mean? I'm not doing anything. I'm just chilling. Restricting the flow of goods? Well, yeah, I have to have control over this market somehow. We get 2 per day and that's it, but there will be a deficit to catch up on after break. Hey, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. When did I say there's 2 per day? That's a bold claim. When have I said that? When have I said that? Because I didn't. I did notn't. No, sir. Restriction of trade. Dragon Oni. In the end, we are all dragons. I saw those comments you guys were leaving about how you thought that Tomoe's model was a dragon. In the end, we're all dragons. RAR XD or something. Not like we can seize the means of production. We have to play by your rules. It's better to play by my rules anyway. Ugh, I thought of a good opportunity to use the voice again, but I don't- like I said, I don't want to overuse it. Alright, well. I guess I'll just keep that one in the drafts. Maybe another time. You gotta stop giving me lines that would be fun to use the voice on. It'll have to stay in the drafts for now. She bides her time, always. I lie in wait. We need it. You're going to RXT in a voice? No! I can be a troll, but like... I wasn't gonna do that. Going to hype this and come back as debut, you know, because 10 days away reset the shy setting? Nah, I wouldn't be shy again in like 10 days. But also my break isn't going to be 10 days long. I think I said this before, but I feel like I should be able to come back on the 5th? Probably? So I'm gonna be gone for like a little less than a week. Is my current plan. If there really was a dragon kawaii girl, it would have been so Jover for me. Oh, you like dragon girls? That's fair. Dragon girls can be cute. Holding that voice till the end and she'll hit the outro with it? Nah. Nah. You are expressing your wishful thinking, but I'm still going to be holding on to it. So much time, how will we survive? I do have a few shorts stockpiled from other things. So I'll probably post a couple of the shorts. I'll still tweet, probably. You know how it is. Yeah, but Pura, you jinxed it. It do be like that sometimes. Drop it when it's least expected. That's what I'm saying. I cannot freely giveth, because then it loses its appeal. I drop it when it's least expected, I make you guys go crazy for a little bit, and I just remind you of my power. That's all it is. That's all it is. Because it's all fun and jokes here. You guys tease me, you bully me, you think you have the upper hand, but I have to remind you that you don't always have the upper hand. I can easily turn the tables whenever I so wish. This is what the reminder's for. Hehe. But you know we're starving. Back to bananas. She's afraid of losing appeal. Stop. Still huggable. Dang right. Too bad I sold all the tables to turn. Sold the tables? Does that just mean you sold them to me, and now I truly hold all the tables? My tables now. Very banana-coated. I hate that. What do you mean banana-coated? W-shaped table. W-shaped table. Spinning it from an M to a W. From Mumbo to Wumbo. Mambo to Wombo. I don't remember what the SpongeBob joke was, but they did that in SpongeBob. Black Friday sales a little too successful. Dang right. Success. Muno to Wuno. It's Wumbo. Okay, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember if it was, Wombo or not. Because I usually hear the term Wombo combo, but I don't know. I was confusing them in my head. Okay. What a conversation we have on the Yuno Hanaki channel. Hanaki Yuno Ch. Soon to no longer have bracket kawaii bracket. Hanaki, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day so far. The channel name will be 2 seconds shorter. It's true. That will be a win of its own kind. Do you know if anyone else is gonna be like doing anything with their brackets? Or is it just gonna be like full bracket drop? I haven't heard about it. We haven't really discussed that part of it. All I know is that we're removing kawaii. I wasn't planning to replace my brackets with anything. I was just wondering if anyone else was. Oni. Bracket Oni bracket. You know Hanaki shit bracket, it's not a headband. I think most are just removing it. Tomoe said she was going to Ephemera. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I guess they're going to brand themselves as being like a group still.
Well, I can't really do that, because we're not really gonna be Hanamizuki.
I guess I'll just leave it. I'll just leave the brackets off for now, and then if something ever happens and I get to join a group of some sort again, then I will do something. But there's probably just gonna be no bracket. Bracket username bracket Zooks. Bracket the one and only. Supposed to. Could you imagine? I would love that to be my branding. You know Hanaki shit, Hanaki you know Ionia. What do you mean Ionia? They haven't adopted me. Bracket Tupperware. You know Hanaki, you're ahead here. So real. What if it becomes an ad space? For $500, I will put whatever you want in the brackets in my name. Wait, that's funny. Updates for every fixation you have at the time. I feel like YouTube would kick my ass if I did that, though. Your ad here is amazing. I know, I really like that. New donation tier found. Okay, if we're going dono tier, it would probably be like, that would be the $1,000 alert. It would be a voice file of me being like, congratulations, whatever you just asked me to put in this through this message is going to be in the brackets of my username. It's something very ridiculous. You know, Squarespace, I'm crying. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform. It's all what cost. Ah! Wait. Pause. I didn't think about that. Pause. No. Panic. Don't do it. Although, a reminder, after this stream, I'm probably gonna be removing the Streamlabs and, like, all of that stuff from my socials and things. Because I'm gonna be switching to Stream Elements. I'll get that set up whenever I have my indie debut. It'll be through Stream Elements instead of Streamlabs. And hopefully I can find a widget that combines donations and super chats. You have to get all that set up. I do. Luckily, it's not too hard. It's just a matter of, like, making the accounts. I got the one I would pick. Ask me to do the voice. Longest channel name on the planet. Bean lover. I hate you. No! Don't do that to me! Gotta hand off the supers and the SE. Indeed. Indeed. NordVPN, not purple. Stop. Maybe it's copy pasta. I think there's a character limit on what you can put in a username. So I don't know if we could fit the whole copy pasta, but we could probably get at least the funny part of it, which is, what did you say about me, you little bitch? Old pasta baked beans. Stop! Random chatters every stream. What's the voice? Regular members who have been here forever. What's the voice? The problem is you guys would do that, and that's like the worst part of this. You take advantage of it to be like, yeah, you know, what's the voice? We've like literally never heard it before. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Hey, you know, what's the voice? I feel like you should show the new people, because we've never heard it before either. Every single time. Longest name you can have is about 4 letters. Now wait a second. New here. Stop! First time watcher. You guys can't pull that shit anymore. You have the 1-year badge. Can you explain what the voice is? I'm a visual learner. You should have said auditory. You should have said I'm an auditory learner. You messed up. You fricked up. Points and laughs. You can't visualize a voice, idiot. What do you mean no one has 1 year has 1 year? Stop. I'm suffering. You don't see anything from down there, too short. I'm sitting in a chair at my desk with my monitor being at like friggin' eye level. Don't even do this. Explain visualizers then. Wow, wiggly wave. Wiggly wave. Auditory wiggle wave. That's what a visualizer is. The more you know. You're welcome. Here to learn as always. New here, Wiggles? Yeah, Wiggles. That one is easy. Palm Top Oni. Yeah, Palm Top Oni would actually be kind of funny and cute. Is a desk one of those Japanese style desks? I don't know what you mean by that, but no, it's not. It's not. It is not. Tis not. Palm Top Oni, hey, I drew that before. You did! It was really cute. The one's close to the floor. I walked into that one. I walked into that. I don't know what I walked into that one. Okay. You win that round. You win this time. I walked into that one. Should have thought about it. It's a banana desk. That would be a weird desk shape. I guess it depends how you sit at it, though. Would it not just be kind of a U shape? Hanaki, welcome in! Bracket, Ichiri no Hana. Bracket is accurate, but I make myself sad. Ooh, Ichiri no Hana. That's a good song. Ichiri no Hanaki. We're hunting Yuno, setting the trap. Insert desky mode if it existed. Why is the trap a desk? Just because I fell for the one joke doesn't mean it's an eternal trap that'll always get me. I know now. I will not fall for the Japanese desk meme. Surely. She has learned allegedly. I don't like that you said allegedly. Give it a few months. No.
No, don't do this to me.
I'll be strong. I'll resist. I'll recognize it.
I will be strong and powerful. You will not get me.
I'm too cool for that. As you said, now that I'm not gonna be in kawaii anymore, I get to be cool and collected, and I will not fall for such obvious pitfalls. Yes. Yes. This is very true and factual information. As said by me. Sure thing, bud. I hate that.
Why are you so mean to me?
In every pitfall you won't fall for, bananas, Japanese desks, forehead comments, you will fall for them, you will still be cute. Okay, well, I mean, one of those things is true. Of course, pitfalls don't work. You're too close to the ground for them to remain undetected. Stop! Yeah, she'll fall for them. Yeah, see? You guys get it. You know, we'll no longer be cute. It's true. I'm gonna come back and I'm going to look like a little gremlin creature. I'll just be like, hello.
Oh, Hanaki. My true form has finally been unlocked.
And that's gonna be what I sound like from now on. Still cute, thanks. I'm learning so much about your type. You have the Tupperware ready. New model reveal. I feel like that's what Yuno Sad Dog sounds like. You know the art that Pyrrha did of Yuno Sad Dog? I feel like that's what Yuno Sad Dog sounds like. It sounds exactly like that voice. Hi, Lynn!
Hi. Hi, Lynn. Hi. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Lynn.
It's Oniing time. Proceed to more. I don't know how to combine Morb and Oni without it sounding bad, so I won't. So I won't do it. I'll avoid that pitfall. I was gonna do it, but I won't. I realized what was happening before I said it. Permanent puntable size, you know, yippee. Is that something to be excited about? I suppose so. More Oni? No. That wasn't what I was thinking. I was going to say... No. If I say it out loud, with the hypothetical of what it would have been, that is technically still saying the thing out loud that I didn't want to say. You set your own trap and almost fell in it? Yeah, and then I almost meta fell in it. Can you believe it? My desire to over-explain myself is going to be my downfall. That's every kawaii girl. I wouldn't be cute, tries to be uncute, fails completely every time. Yells at chat. I just love the dynamic here, you know, narrowly avoiding jokes but still holds the power. Always and forever. That's how it works here. You know, just recreating the puddle of water by the French blood stream.
Stop! I'm not like that. It's not that bad.
The problem with you guys is that I sometimes recognize it's a puddle, but I also sometimes don't recognize it's a puddle.
No, it's not true.
The metaphorical puddle. Yes, the metaphorical puddle that is trying to navigate chat sometimes. Not the blue square in the man. I hate this. How do we tell her, boys? What do you mean? Sometimes you slip on it more than once. God damn it. Our game is either too strong or it fails completely. That's true. The pendulum does swing wildly between one extreme and the other. Just let her figure it out. I am bullied. Every day I suffer at the hands of my chat. Typical streamer experience, though. You guys head tap me. Yeah, see, that's the problem. I fake cried, and you're just like, there. It is not our fault. You have no brain cells sometimes. Now imagining Buno as that guy who's slipping on ice for like a solid minute. Honestly, me. Do you know that iconic video of the cosplayers trying to dance to Start Dash while there is a certain thing on the floor that makes it really slippery? That's me sometimes. I was watching a stream from like a while ago, right? I think it was one of Charlotte's streams, and Charlotte actually brought up how when Ranchan graduated, it was kind of a bummer that we would never get to do Start Dash in 3D, because she thought it would be funny if we had done Start Dash with the same kind of floor, because we covered Start Dash. So it's like our cover playing while we're trying to do the dance. And I was like, Charlotte? Charlotte? That would have been insane, but also so true. I never even thought about that, but that would have been very iconic, I feel. Sorry, I'm laughing at the plot because it's still really good. Oh, man. Her brain is huge. Mm-hmm. I couldn't believe she was implying that video, though. I was like, huh? Charlotte? Charlotte? But it was hilarious. I think that was during one of the State of the Kawaii Unions, because it was after we had uploaded Start Dash, I think. That would have been amazing, put her in individual choreography. I mean, Start Dash has an official dance, it's just a matter of doing the choreography on the very slippery floor. Could we do it? That's the real question. I mean, I also have the Geta debuff, so I probably would have very much failed. Because with the Geta, I wouldn't be able to really tell where the slipperiest parts of the floor are. So that would be wild. I have a debuff. This isn't the end of you, though, right? Yes, it is not the end of me. This is my last stream as a member of Production Kawaii. But I will be indie after this. Yes. Step 1 is being able to do it on a normal floor. Well, I can do that. I can dance. It's just the Geta are a bit of a debuff depending on the dance. Have you ever slipped so cartoonishly that you have enough air to think about it? It's a weird feeling. So, sometimes? That mostly happens in my room, more so than, like, in the kitchen, or on, like, a surface where it makes sense. I fall on the floor in my room more often than I'd like to admit, also. And it's usually because I slip on something. You fall on your carpeted room. Look, I never said I was a being of grace. Sometimes I am debuffed beyond belief, and I suffer. There was also a time where my chair fell backwards, because, like, I've said it before, but I kind of sit, like, cross-legged in my chair. And there was one time I tried to move, and when I sat back, it tipped my chair a little bit too far, and I fell while still in the chair, and I basically was like a tipped-over turtle. I could hardly move. So I was like, I guess I'll die. Because I was stuck. Like, the way my chair fell, my bed's right behind my chair, right? So, I, like, fell, the chair, like, kind of hit the back of the bed, and it, like, basically trapped me. And I was stuck with my legs in, like, a weird position, so I couldn't get out. And my chair has, armrests that kind of, like, trap you inside. So, I was very stuck. And I was, like, just laying there, contemplating how my life came to this point in time. And I was like, this sure is a circumstance that only I, Yuno Hanaki, could ever have. And I had to, like, barrel roll out of the chair to get to safety. That was when I was asking you guys about, like, how to fix my chair and stuff. Because I had to order the replacement part. And I did fix it. So it is okay now. I haven't had issues like that since, but... that was the inciting incident that made me have to switch chairs temporarily. You know I won't fall for your traps. Also, you know, traps herself in a chair. Look, I don't have time to fall for your traps if I'm falling into my own traps. You understand? That's the problem. I'm too busy falling into my own traps. You're always at your performer, right? Nailing the entertainment for sure. I hate that. Man. I guess. Uno's always one small calamity away from being trapped in any given piece of furniture. Don't say that. It's like Freeven trying to get treasure out of the mimic. She falls for the mimic every single time, even though she logically knows it's a mimic. That's me. How likely are Hanamizuki collabs with Kaya? Would you be collabing with other stuff or just the random Pokemon Unite? I mean, collabs between the two of us are still pretty likely, because we still are, like, really good friends. Kaya's thing is that she has a big girl job now, and she has, like, other plans related to, like, what she's gonna be doing, because she's going through, like, a total rebrand. We will still be collabing as the two of us, we just won't necessarily be, like, Hanamizuki. She'll be having, like, a new identity and stuff. And she's also busy with her big girl job, so it won't be, like, super frequent, but it's not like it'll never happen again. We just aren't really going to have, like, a solid group, as far as I know. We haven't really talked about if we wanted to make, like, a new unit or anything. I have seen her plans for her rebrand, and I have seen, like, kind of what she wants to do, sort of. But it's just not really gonna be, like, us as a unit, sorta, you know? You guys are good friends. She will deny it, but we are, yes. She'll be tsundere and deny it, but, like, we truly are. So as far as I know, there's no plans for us to just, like, never collab again. She's just busy. Or will be busy going forward. I don't know how soon all of her rebrand stuff is going to happen. What you're saying is she hates us? No. She doesn't hate you guys either. So curious what her rebrand stuff looks like. It's pretty. I can't leak anything because she showed it to me in confidence, but y'all, it looks really good. It looks really good. That's not fair. That's the bestie privilege. Saw the silhouette. Oh, did she show you the full one or did she show you the blurred one? I just recall she said she wanted to be bigger. She's bigger. She's definitely bigger. I can't say anything else. Full one? Oh, okay. Because she told me that she was planning to show the blurred one. And I was like, looks like a blood stain. I don't think she'll mind that I told you guys that, because that's pretty much information you should know if you know her. But I think you will like it. I don't know when she's planning to show the actual design. If when. It did look like a bloodstain. We saw that one too. Okay, yeah. She made a member's post and it looks like a bloodstain. I've been saying! The blurred one looked so much like a bloodstain. I was like, you can post it, but it looks like blood. Looks like blood. Are you sure? I'm lost. If you are membered to Kaya, you would know what we are talking about. I like how free Kaya is. I do agree that Kaya is very much a free spirit. She's always been very good about doing what she specifically wants to do. And she has, like, a very set vision for it in her mind. I think that's what makes her a really good, like, project organizer, too. She knows what needs to be done. She knows how to give feedback on, like, every step. She's, like, a really good project organizer. I don't know how much she'll really be organizing going forward, but I trust Kaya with my life. She knows what she wants and she knows how to get it done. So that said, to go back to the original question, we will still probably collab. I just don't think we'll really be called Hanamizuki. I don't think. We haven't really talked about it much. I don't know if we were going to change names or if we were going to do anything, like, after that. But it's also just been kind of hard from the beginning because we always felt a bit weird about continuing to be Hanamizuki without Ranjan. So, like, I don't know. I am not sure what the odds are of us continuing to use Hanamizuki as, like, the group name. Assuming we even make a group. I really don't know. It's a mystery. Hanamizuki? That sounds weird. Form a new group called the Zooks? I don't know if I like that either. I feel like people are gonna look at that and wonder if it is an okay word to say. I don't know. We'll figure it out, perhaps. Right now, it's basically nothing, so I wouldn't count on anything like that happening. But yeah. 10 years later, it'll probably become a bad word. Are you implying that it'll be because of our actions that it becomes a bad word? If so, probably. Call the group Mansai. I am pretty sure that is a term that is already like a whole genre of entertainment. Don't think we can use that as a unit name. Anyways, point is, getting back on topic, listen to me. I do not know if we will continue as like a formal unit. I have to probably ask her, I guess, what she wants to do. But from what I understand of her content plans, I don't really know if that would be wise strategically for us. I don't know. We'll see. Call the group Zanmai. I have had thoughts of like what I would call our new unit based on what I am aware of from our outfits. There's a name that I think would actually be kind of cute that would work, but it depends on how she feels about it and like what we would decide that we want to do. But there's a vibe that I think would actually work really well for us, for reasons. But I can't share it because that would reveal a bit too much about things. Anyway. Him. Oh no, somebody's car alarm is going off outside. Oni are bad at using cars. Oh, okay, it went away. We're good. Are those reasons point related? No. What the hell? No. We don't hear it? No, I know. I have a really good noise filter on my mic, so it wasn't picking up, but I could hear it is the problem. I could hear it, and that's the problem. If it's distracting to me, I will make sure you guys know about it. Because I don't like being distracted. Okay. Anyways. Do you guys want thing first, or do you want document first? We're like nearing a good point for me to transition to either of those. Do you want thing, or do you want document? Thing? Okay. Thing? Thing? Okay, I believe the answer is thing. But you're right that it is on topic. Would thing be a good follow-up to document? Sort of. I think everybody wants thing, though, so we're just gonna go ahead and do thing. So, it is on topic, because we are talking about Kaya's, silhouette. And she was very kind and cleaned up the design for me so that I could do something a little similar. But you're gonna get to see a thing now. For the record, this isn't how the thing itself is going to officially look, because I haven't really cemented what I am doing with all of the details regarding thing. But this is the base for the design that I'm going to be sending to artists when I start, like, inquiring and stuff. So, while this is not how thing is actually going to look, it's like a basic idea of the design, Okay? Okay. This is to tide you over as food so you can kind of guess what you will be getting in the future once I can get everything together to do it. So I present to you the thing. Drumroll, please. Where are my drums? No, you don't eat anymore? Yeah, that was one of the ones that had to get removed because we weren't using it that much. Okay. Drum roll. This thing. I'll make her a little bigger, but only a little. Creature. Creature. Oh, hi, Tomoe. You rated at a good time, I guess. Hi, Tomoe. Hi, car guys. Welcome. Hope you had a good stream. The creature, yeah. I'm showing creature. You rated right at the time I'm showing creature. Hi. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you had a good stream. For those of you who might not be familiar with me, I am Yuno Hanaki of Production Kawaii Hanamizuki. This is my last stream as a member of Production Kawaii, though, because I assume, as you know, coming from Tomoe Carmine, it's Owari. And I'm talking a little bit about the future, and we are looking at the silhouette of a thing in the future. I see thighs lost mass. No. If you can use your brain, you can guess why it looks that way. Trying to make sense of those legs. Those are my legs.
Those are my legs.
Just hidden under the dress. Exactly. Exactly, you get it. But yeah, this is kind of the vibe for thing. Are you getting taller? New outfit in the future, yes. This silhouette is based on the design that Miss Kaya Nishikino helped me figure out and like finalize. Curvature doesn't seem right. Can we see wife to compare? Sure. I'll pull up wife. Maybe if I make myself to scale, you will understand. Hold on. Like here-ish. Kinda. Well, like, you can see where my legs are. But yes, thighs will be hidden in the new outfit. I can at least tell you that much. Legs make more sense now. That's what I'm saying. In shambles. And, like, I've said this before. Oops, I didn't mean to go further. I went to zoom in. I've said it before, but, like, it's not like this version of me is going to go away. It's just, like, there will be another option. You know? Like how all the other girls have had other options. Will the tattoo be staying? Yes, the tattoo is still on the outfit. Or, well, on the model. It's still, like, there. It's still gonna be present. It's just that you're not going to see as much of it because it's gonna be covered up by stuff. Seems frilly and cute. But yeah, that's the silhouette. I haven't, like, planned anything for, like, predictions because I have to figure out how it's going to look and get, like, an official silhouette later. But yeah. The hair accessories? It's different now. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be the same, like, hair accessories. There are still hair accessories, though. They're just not gonna look like this. I guess the best way to explain it is that rather than focusing on, like, the older, like, traditional Japanese aesthetic, it's just gonna look a little bit more modern. The vibe will be different. Main hair accessories are gone, indeed. I will confirm that. Mystery Bone-kun still present. Well, Bone-kun is a fashion accessory that, like, wraps around me in this outfit, but he doesn't really fit the new aesthetic. But he's, like, removable, so... yeah. Bone-kun is, like... you know... he's meant to be an ornament as part of the kimono. Bone-sama. No horns? I mean, we never said that, did we? So it was cosplay? No! Actually thought final kawaii stream meant you're graduating. If you paid attention, everyone has been saying non-stop that we are all just going indie. We're allowed to keep our channels. It's my last stream as an agency VTuber. And then the next time I stream, it'll be my first stream as an indie. I still await your arrival and your true power. I don't know what you mean. If you mean true power, does that just mean, like, a skeleton? It doesn't matter. He is only an ornament. But yeah, this is the fit. This is the planned fit. This is what he looks like right now. You can see some details, but not a lot. Your true power is just face and thighs? What the fuck?
There's more to me than my face and my thighs.
You said there was lore behind it that didn't get fully established. I mean, if you can read between the lines, it is established, but I guess when I go indie, that'll be one of the first things I elaborate for you. Because I can actually be more upfront about a lot of the lore things that I had to keep secret before. Knew they were detachable. Shut up! You're so mean to me. Everybody is so mean to me all the time. Sounds like Yuno's final form is gonna be like Cursed Legs Miku. No. Dramatical murder. I think that's no longer allowed, actually, but that is a very funny comment to leave. Can't wait to hear the full lore. Yippee, yippee, yippee! I'm excited too. Because, like, I had to omit a lot of details previously, for reasons that I have elaborated on in members, but I might be more direct about later, I guess. There are a lot of details about my lore that I had to kind of keep hush-hush, but now I can actually reveal it later, and that's actually, like, really creatively freeing for me. So yippee! I quite like the shoulders to chest area myself with a lowered robe. Yeah! I agree. It used to be lower cut. I've showed it before, but, like, my initial design, it used to be a lower cut, line. You could actually kind of see...
You could kind of see some booba line before. But then they decided that was too much and they had to cover me up. A cowardly action, but it's fine.
It's actually still there in, like, some of my official stuff. Like, the official chibi that I got as, like, a gift from management still has the OG design for the kimono. So I pull that up whenever I want to explain what I mean. Don't forget what they took from you. Yeah. I think they might have just been worried that it would have gotten me into trouble. I'm new, explain with chibi. Of course. Hold on. I can pull the chibi out. It's not a big deal. Where is he? Little guy. Here? Yeah. I'm also new. Stop. Yeah, so, this is the draft of the chibi. The final still looks like this as well, but as you can see, this was what the design was supposed to look like before. The skirt was a little bit shorter, and you can see the booba line. The booba line was going to be a lot more present in the OG look. And then, without informing me, they decided that I needed to be covered up. I was going to be too cold. Thighs wouldn't get you in trouble, but a little bit of booba would. I mean, a lot of websites tend to be pretty mean towards booba. But this is what it was supposed to be. I don't know why it changed, because, like, I remember when I first got all my assets and stuff, like, what it was supposed to look like. So, when I got all the new stuff and it was changed, I was like, oh, okay. That's fine, I guess. But yeah, it was originally intended to be a little bit lower. I don't mind it being lifted up, but... They need decisions in post, I guess. Woman Exists website. Honestly, yeah. But I will say at least YouTube is a little bit friendlier compared to places like Twitch and stuff. I do still like what we got, but it's the principle of the matter. No, I understand. I hadn't asked for it. I've said this before, but the only change I asked for on my model was to make my eyes purple instead of green. That was the only thing I had asked for. I wanted it to match the tattoo. I still remember the earth-shattering realization I had when I realized that my mama also made the tattoo more purple. Because in the OG design with the green eyes, the tattoo is, like, more washed out and, like, greenish. Still has purple flowers, but it's more, like, washed out and, like, green. And then... When I asked for my eyes to be purple, I guess they thought that I meant that I wanted the tattoo to also be purple, and now, it's more purple than it originally was. Not matching the eyes of your gen mates. I didn't remember that their eyes were purple until later. Because I was looking at my design, and I was like, I don't know, I just think the green's a bit much. I didn't remember that they were purple. Was it not as noticeable, the tattoo? I think it's okay. I'll see if I can find the ref sheet with the OG image. One sec. I've shown it on a public stream before and I didn't get in trouble, so I think it's fine. Where is it? Where is the old creature? La creature, where are you? You're in here somewhere. This one? I think so. I think. Yeah. Green creature. Green-eyed creature. And now see, that's the color that the tattoo is in the original. And now, look at me. Hold on. I need to get my model. And now look at me. See? They made the tattoo more purple. I didn't realize until I was, like, pulling out the green-eyed creature again. I didn't realize that they also made the tattoo more purple. But I do kind of like it better. I think the purple leaves and, like, the purple branch makes it look more, like, fantasy-oriented, which fits my lore a bit more. Compared to the kind of more, like, realistic look of the original. Is just me or to give you more thigh? No, I don't think so. Maybe a little, I guess. You forgot to water the tattoo flower. It's purple now. Ugh. But no, I agree. I do think the all-orpal makes more sense. It made so much sense that I didn't even realize it was different until I looked at the green creature again. The other looks kind of wilted, which is a cool aesthetic by itself, but purple suits you better. Got a bit more thigh, just a little bit. I didn't ask for that though. Maybe that was the compromise. They decided when they had to cover me up that they were gonna give me more thigh as compensation. Yeah, look at the green eyes. Don't these blend in way too much? That's why I asked for them to be purple. Green-Eye Buno looks like she's brainwashed. Green-Eye Buno's face is just so, like, washed out, kind of? I don't know how else to describe it. It's just, like, this just is too much green. I never really could articulate it properly. I just was always like, I don't know, she's too green. Can I have purple eyes? And like at first I said I was okay if it was like any other color. I just didn't really want it to be green because I thought that the green was just a bit too much. And it's funny because I actually love green eyes. I love green-eyed characters a lot. Green eyes are one of my weaknesses. But I feel like, at least for the Yuno Hanaki design, I feel like the green was just too pale. Like, with how pale my complexion is, I needed eyes that were darker to, like, stick out more. Could have asked pink eyes. I don't think pink would have looked that good with this design. If it was pink, I would have had to make the tattoo pink. I hope Green Buno doesn't do crime and then blame it on you. Green Buno, no! It's okay, we've established in lore that, the character of Yuno had green eyes when she was human, and then they just turned purple when she became Oni. So, Green Eye Buno is me, but like the past me. Not anymore. But I really don't think like pink would have worked in this aesthetic. I really would have been the Cosmo and Wanda. The Cosmo and Wanda child. The Buno that was, yes, and I am the Buno that am. Yes. Anyway. Now you know. It's always fun to look back at the OG design and be like, huh, I wonder what life would have been like if I had stayed green. Weird, that's for sure. Def weird. Indeed. But purple was the right call, and I'm glad that my mama was willing to listen to me. They made the change pretty fast, too. I remember I asked if the eyes could be purple, and management was like, we'll ask. And then, like, 2 or 3 days later, they were like, here's a draft of the purple. And I was like, oh, good. Purple. First and last time she did that. I still joke that it was me asking to change my eye color that made her want to leave me. She was just like, what do you mean my design's not perfect the way it is? I walk away. But that was the only thing I wanted to change, Mama, please. I only asked because I thought it was easy. Come back. I think if I would have had the option to, like, more fully make changes, there might have been other stuff I changed. In terms of color. But, like, only in terms of color. I think the outfit was always fine. But it's just, like, I might have made the outfit overall a bit less green. Green would have become more of a secondary color than the primary. Stop saying I'm a chuuni! I may like Chunibyo characters, but I myself am not a chuuni. Stop this. If anything, the more chuuni experience is me pretending to be a normal human girl. That's the flavor of chuuni that I think Yuno is. The kind where she's like, no, I'm still normal. People will still like me even though I've turned into half creature. I'm just a human. That's why she uses magic to hide her horns. She wants to be perceived as human. Or at least to perceive as friendly. Do you feel the seal on your dark arm breaking? I don't have a dark arm! What do I look like, Kohaku Yume Kui? Said with love, by the way. Maybe? What do you mean, maybe? We do not look alike. Don't talk about me like that. I wonder if that'll summon her? I don't think so. I think she had something planned for this time. I think. It was on the schedule. I don't know if it's still happening. Anyway. Struggling to keep the heart of darkness from the ancient dragon she slayed centuries ago in check. I like how you think I am cool enough to be a dragon slayer when we have long since established that I am a magic user and therefore not capable of frontline fighting. You think I am capable? That's crazy. Doesn't mean you can't defeat dragons. Lit. Magic users just cheese it. That's what they all say. Late game mages are better at melee fighting than fighters are. Maybe pygmy dragons. I'm suffering. All of you are so mean to me. So rude and mean to me. It's crazy. You were ages ago, but you sacrificed your fighting potential to contain the heart of darkness. Stop writing lore for me. I didn't consent to this. I have my own lore, thank you. Just get the dragon to slip and impale itself on the horns. The horns are sharp, but I don't think they'd be able to dig through dragon scales. They are very coarse material, though, so I could probably at least damage the scales. I need more of it. Well, like I said, you'll get more just later. You just can't right now still. You will get more later, though. I'm working on it. Some of it will go to the Patreon. Some of it I will probably share in a stream. Maybe when I come back, I'll finally get to reveal all the secret lore. I guess I technically have to because of the intro that I picked for when I come back. I'd have to be able to explain more of it. Surprise! Secret lore, I guess. We'll get a lore stream. We'll be. Actually, the daughter of Shrek and Fiona and Kawaii production Kawaii is just a big marketing campaign for Shrek 6. That's crazy talk. But also, I don't know if you were there for that in particular, but there was a whole bit about how I almost named myself Fiona. Because management had been like, oh, you can pick an English name if you want. You don't have to have a Japanese one. And I was like, huh. They suggested Belle. I suggested Fiona. And then it ended up not being Fiona. Obviously. You're in the best timeline. Probably the better timeline. Fiona would have been the throw of the century. Fiona Hanaki. Who even is she? You don't want to be Fiona and Green. That's what I'm saying. I realized the error of my ways. Especially when I met Kaya for the first time, and Kaya said that because I was a green ogre, that made me Shrek. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't go with the name Fiona. And then I changed. Well, specifically, I did have a certain name in mind that's, like, different from what I went with now. But it was through talking to management and going through names that we settled on. Yuno Hanaki. Yuno Hanaki, not Fiona. Or a combo, Bellona or Fiel. Interesting. Imagine Yuno using this. Somebody once told me joke to debut. And then I never come out of the outhouse. Also glad that is the case because Biona does not hit as hard as Buno. It probably wouldn't have been Biona. You probably would have thought of something else to call me. If it was Fiona, I guess it would have been something similar to, like, Fifi or something. Belladonna may be a little on the nose. I don't think Belladonna would have worked either. Belladonna Hanaki. Because management were really insistent that I use Keat in my name somewhere to, like, reference being an Oni. So Ki would have been somewhere in here. Honestly, in another life, I might have picked Miki. Mi with the kanji for beautiful, and then Ki for Oni, or like demon. In another life, I might have been Miki. But also, that would be naming myself after one of my favorite girls in Idolmaster, who does not spell it the same way, but that still would have been naming myself after Miki Hoshi. Biki. Fiona. Fiona. Phonia. Ionia. Why do you want me to be Ionia so bad? Beautiful Oni is extremely accurate. Well, that's still true. Hanaki is still written with, like, Hana being an old kanji for beautiful. So it is still beautiful Oni. It's just my last name now. Beautiful Oni, and then Yuno, which I've explained before. U is for bond and connection. No is for desire. So a beautiful Oni with a desire to connect is what the name means. But this definitely was not what the original intention was. Honestly, I did kind of like Belle. Belle might have been a cute one. But then I would have already had the B in my name, so you guys would have still had to pick a different nickname to butcher me. I don't know what it would have been. The Belle timeline. Beautiful Oni with the desire to yap. I yap through, I connect through yapping. It's whatever. If it helps, my original intention for my name was going to be Yunon, which was Y-U-N-O-N, and it was going to be connecting voice. Connecting via voice. But management thought that the extra N at the end of the name would be a little bit hard to pronounce for, English speakers. So it became just Yuno. Yeah, that's why Yunon and Yunonon became nicknames. I was like, at least then I can still use it. Management had so little faith in us. Yeah. Yeah. They thought Yunon would have been too difficult. Just Yuno, you know? Mm-hmm. And then Yunon and Yunonon became the nicknames that nobody used. Nicknames that everybody was like, eh. I did get Reina to say Yui Yui recently, because she hasn't called me Yui Yui in a while. We got the best nickname off the bat. Bruno's just too powerful. Man. You know name lore is deep. Hey, I care very deeply about it. Let's call you Yu-chan now. Yippee! I like Yu-chan. That was something else I kind of wanted. I really liked how Yu sounded, so I did kind of want nicknames like Yu-chan or things like that. Anything with the U part. Just feels like it suits me, I guess. Like 2 days ago. Well, she never called me Yui Yui. She must have just said it on stream. Yutan, yeah, that's me. That's me. But I don't mind being called Buno either. I joke about it, but I don't really mind it. It's just so different from what I had envisioned. It's okay, I just call you mine these days. What is happening? Why are you guys laying it on so thick? Yu Yu is still cute. Mm-hmm. I agree. I like Yu Yu a lot. No, I guess could also work. It doesn't hit exactly the same, but could still be cute. Why are you saying that's what my name stands for? I'm not reading that out loud. I'll be trapped. No is too close to Nano. Yeah, I agree. Now it's too close. But of course, these were things that I've been thinking about before Ephemera materialized, so I never could have known that she was gonna go by Nano. That's why I'll take Yu. Claiming in honor, I put out Yu first. Sure, I'll accept it. I am not fully aware of what the canon was. If we did nicknames like how Ephemera tried to do theirs with, like, syllables from the first name and syllables from the last, I would have probably been Yuha or Hayu. I think we also said Hanayu would have been one. Hanayu. Hayu is kind of cute. Yuha is okay-ish. Yuha feels very, old Japanese. Because that was something that I talked about with management, too. When we were thinking about Japanese names, they said because of, like, Hanamizuki's aesthetic back then, it would make sense to have, like, an older name. So they were telling me about, like, second characters that were usually in older names. And Ha is one example. Which was funny, because one of the names that I first came in with, was Ageha. I had actually thought about the name Ageha before. So when they said Ageha was a good example, I almost picked it. I almost was just like, oh, hey, Ageha was one of the names I was thinking of before this meeting. So there's a chance we could have just nailed Ageha, and then it would have been like Hanaki Ageha, which feels a bit weird. Aggie. No, Aggie doesn't make sense. It makes me feel so old. Kinahan no you? What is this? Age Hanaki? Ageha. No, you're so mean to me. Agony. Louise added so much to that. I know, thank you. I'm expert at comedy. Aggie-chan. It would have been like Age-chan, I guess. Age... something... Age-pon? Age-chan. I don't know. I don't know what I would have thought of in that universe. But it was almost Ageha. I was thinking about doing something with the ha. But in the end, Ran-chan picked it with Ran-suki-ha. The poor Yuno in the universe named Ageha. Ageha itself isn't really a bad name. It's just like... I guess it just doesn't fit. I didn't say anything when they first brought up the Ageha name. I had been thinking about it. I was like, I guess I can come back to that if we end up not being able to think of something else. But it was through our discussion that we found Yunon, and that was what I had wanted. But then management was like, I don't know if they can pronounce the N sound. So it became Yuno. In an alternate universe, I was gonna be just named Yunon. Because at first they were thinking I wasn't even gonna have a last name. Because a lot of Oni in, like, old, like, legends, and, like, in things like Kimetsu no Yaiba, for example, they just have the one name, they don't have a last name. So at first they were thinking I was just gonna be Yunon, and it was just gonna be, like, Yunon channel. Yeah, exactly. Yunon channel. Yunon. That would have been that universe.
It's a super chat, so that means it deserves a super jingle.
Pato Rishio N, thank you for the super chat. I have classes, I have to go. Goodbye, kawaii. I wish you the best in this new adventure. I guess you will now be kawaii, That's the hope. I will be so cool. Bunon channel. Stop. Bunon probably wouldn't have happened. The thought is still kind of funny, though. Bunon. Is cute. That's me. The Yuha in the universe probably learned to crochet and somehow ended up taking over a daycare. I mean, probably. Grandma core. Bunon would have definitely happened. I don't know about that. In every reality, the Yuno in that universe is bullied with love but holds the power. Correct. My bleach itches back picturing a Yandere Yunon. A last name? I don't have one. Unless you want to give me yours. That would be the yandere very flirty universe. What was that? Where do we sign hello? Stop revealing your power level. As I said, only when you least expect it will the power level reemerge. I'm capable. I just hold on to it for one-hit KOs, such as this. Hee 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 hee. But there might have been a universe where that happened. Where is all of this hiding? My secret weapon. Joke's on you, I'm always expecting it. That's just because you want it. Dahonachi got hit like Kaiba getting exploded. Jotting down flirty yandere universe. Hiding in the geta. Do you think that they are so hollow inside that I can store things in there? Hold on, guys. BRB. I gotta lift up my foot and get the yandere out. We need to get to that universe. What's wrong with this one? Everybody is so mean to me. They don't like me. They don't like me. 70 universes just flashed in my mind. There's plenty of them. I am capable of many things. That Boonoverse is new and shiny. Every once in a while, Yuno just knocks us the frick out with the voice. Again, as I have said, that is the goal, that is the plan, that is the intention. Hello? What are these comments? What is happening in here? I think I've enabled you guys a little too much. All the energy would ground, that's why insulated 10-inch geta are needed. True. Thirst is happening. You saw nothing. I saw everything. Just because you retracted it doesn't mean I didn't get a chance to read it. I just won't say it out loud. Heart rate elevated. Aww, your heart's racing. Cute. Why did management nerf Yunos? This is outrageous. Meanwhile, chat. The scandalized by the slightest flirtation. Damodachi challenged Yuno's reading speed and lost. I set all of my Ultimate games to instant because I read so fast that, like, I can just, like, get through it really quickly. So, yeah. You underestimate my ability to read. Even if I don't necessarily answer something right away, I do read it. My eyes are open. I'm perceiving. You're buffed like that? Yes. Even if I don't address your message out loud, I do get a chance to read it, usually. I'm looking right at chat the entire time I'm talking. I don't know if you can tell based on where my eyes are looking on my model, but, like, I'm usually looking right at chat the entire time, so I see everything. I can see it all. Yeah, I see that. I saw that. I love you too. Power of the purple Oni eyes, indeed. What this say, you cute? Yup. Caught you. You're saying we should type random things faster to not be read? You can try. I read it, as I said, even if I don't get a chance to read your message out loud. I see it. Here I was hoping you couldn't understand that. That's very basic level German. Nice try. I do perceive. I'm quite good at perception. My perception level is pretty high. I guess you would call it my passive perception. But, like, specifically only with reading. And I did mention in my application to kawaii that this was a strength of mine too, that I can read messages really quickly. I was desperate. I was really trying to figure out things that I thought might be beneficial for an agency VTuber. I thought reading fast might be something. They liked me for other stuff, for the record. But I was like, not only can I can read fast. I'll pay attention to my chat. I can really tell what's going on. Dork, stop! You know what Garima said? You don't understand me? That's fair. I don't understand me either. You ain't Gyaru. Yeah. Uno is a beautiful creature and I'm very happy to have met you, even if you forced me to read. Ha! I did read it. Skills, can read chat. Can read chat fast is what I said. I was like, I'm really good. I don't get overwhelmed by very active chats. I can read things good. I pay attention good, well. Yes. That was like at the bottom of my list for the record. I had other traits that I thought were more desirable. But like, I was really just grasping at straws. Like, hold on, I feel like I have to add something else. And that's what I added. I don't know if I still have a copy of my answers. That would be pretty funny to go through sometime. But anyway. I suppose we'll test that strength when you hit 100k subs and have triple-digit viewership? Oh man. You guys have a lot of faith in me. Triple-digit? Whoa. Skills, you know he's a good girl. I am! I'm the goodest girl! I'm so good! I've never been bad once in my life. Yuno never been bonked by management, Hanaki. I'm a good girl. That feeling when the obvious list isn't quite long enough to fill the form. Oh no, it was plenty. Honestly, I overshot. I overshot, but they also didn't leave a text limit on those questions, so I was like, essay. Except that tantrum at one time. Hey, that's not true. I don't throw tantrums. All my tantrums are scripted. You know, ironically, for being an Oni is actually an angel. Lit. Nah, I'm still an Oni. I'm just also a good girl. The two things can be synonymous. I'm just not an angel. What a mistake giving a writer unlimited writing space. I wonder if that's why they decided to, like, even consider me. They were just like, oh my god, this girl wrote so much text. Management voice. Too long, didn't read. Scripts and schedules the tantrums for content. Yes, I choose specifically when I'm going to throw a little tantrum. Too long, sure, you're in. They were like, yeah, you know what? Sure. Mucho texto. That would have been so funny. I'm happy for you, we're sorry that happened. Honestly, yeah. When the assignment is 500 word minimum and the submission is 5,000, me, every time I had to submit a writing assignment, to be honest with you. And then if it was getting read by my peers, they'd all hate me because my documents were so long. Proved writing abilities in the application. Dang right. Wonder if they caught wind of how good at script writing you were, and one of management was like the DiCaprio pointing meme. Well, I think it's okay if I say this much. They were very interested in the idea of me being able to do roleplay stuff. I remember, like, most of the questions they asked me, and I think the second interview were about my my script writing, specifically for, like, ASMR. And then I ended up not really doing that much ASMR, but I have done, like, scripted content, so I got there, sort of. Scripted RP-ish. Wish I had to read Yu-chan's documents. You don't want to read my documents, honestly. They're kind of messy. And you did lots of writing all the same. I did! I still have drafts for things. I've been in the process of, like, transferring all of my unfinished stuff over to my new account so that I can start working on them and not lose progress. Have you volunteered your scriptwriting prowess, or did they have to drag that out of you about your embarrassing fanfic success? Oh no, that was like one of the first things I said when I met the other girls, too. I was like, hi, I'm Yuno Hanaki. I really like, writing a lot, so if you need writing help for things like, scripts, or lyrics, or lore, or anything, I will write for you. Please let me write for you, thanks. Was basically, I think, one of my first messages in the Slack. I was very upfront with the fact that writing was my strong suit. I was like, please let me write for you. Thank you. You've written lyrics to various talent songs, including your own. That's quite an accomplishment. I do feel pretty accomplished, yeah. I was very, eager to write for the girls. Because I feel like writing is something that is underappreciated, and having someone who, like, knows what they're doing when it comes to writing, I feel is a really important thing to have when you're working on projects like that. Just in my opinion. Please, Lord, give me, let me, Lord, please. Me, for real. Now you've written multiple original songs. I honestly didn't think that original songs were going to be the thing that I was approached for the most. But I wrote a lot of trans lyrics for Kaya, and then it just kind of transitioned to doing original lyrics at one point. And now I'm here, and I have credits under my belt. Ueh, ueh, ueh. Makes you wonder what you have written for us today. What a good segue you have. I did write something. Well, sort of. The first part of it is a collection of my journal entries from when I first joined kawaii. I have a couple of those that I, like, polished up for presenting. And then the last part is kind of more of, like, a stream of consciousness, like, essay letter thing. But I did clean up my journal entries. It's from the, like, pre-debut era, sort of. Like, from the interview to the pre-debut preparation period to post-debut, and, like, kind of what life was like in, like, the early parts of the Yuno Hanaki experience. And then an essay about the sad stuff. Second entry, man, Namanachis are weird. No! I actually did not write about that in any of them, which is very silly to look back on. I think I was just... man... starstruck, I guess? It's kind of silly. But anyways. I can read that, in a little bit. I must go, take care of the garden. Water the flowers. You know how it is. I will be right back.
Beep, 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 beep. It's a super chat, so that means it deserves a super jingle. Beep, 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 beep. It's a super chat, so that means it deserves a super jingle. Beep, 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 beep. It's a super chat, so that means it deserves a super jingle. Beep, 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 beep. It's a super chat, so that means it deserves a super jingle. Beep, 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 beep. It's a super chat, so that means it deserves a super jingle.
Beep, 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 beep. It's a super chat, so that means it deserves a super jingle. All of you are thirsty. But thank you for the blue supers.
Chat, so that means it
I'll go
deserves
through
a
and
super
thank them.
jingle.
That's more than I am used to seeing. Thank you. Thank you, Pira. Thank you, Koala-kun. Thank you, Random. Thank you, Meridan. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Omatherius, for the secret money. Daniel Smith, thank you. F818, Super Hornet, multi-role fighter jet. Thank you for the super chat. And KB, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for all the bloopas. The blue supas. Yippee! You learned how to use water. I'm so proud of you! It's taking you so long, but you did it. Yippee! Okay. I suppose if we are ready to get to it, I can start the document. The blueberries. Okay, let me pop out chat so that I can still see you while I'm reading, because it's a Google Doc, so I have to have the window open to see the text. Will there be a test? No. There won't be a test. It's just some emotions. It's just some thoughts that I've had regarding being the Bruno. It's just emotional stuff. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. Okay. So like I said, a lot of this first part is just like journal entries about the experience. And then the last part is kind of the more like stream of consciousness. This is something I wrote, I think, around when like things were really getting bad. This was also a journal entry that was like kind of stream of consciousness, but I was like writing it when I was really deep in my feelings, so it will get kind of sad. Just be warned, I guess. Okay.
Serious time.
Him. Oh, now I'm nervous. Come on, dude. I used to do this kind of thing all the time. I need to freaking get my head in the game. Serious wiggles. Wiggles with intention. Yes. Okay. Him. The first thing I remember are purple flowers. I didn't take a very long look at the models when they first appeared on my screen. I gave all of them cursory glances, of course. I noticed key features, mostly in the faces, until I caught sight of something purple on the middle model's leg. A flower tattoo? Now that's interesting. We have a kunoichi, or ninja. This one's an oni. The last one is a samurai. If you had to choose, which would you prefer? I felt drawn to the pink samurai, as I really loved her stoic expression and the shade of pink on her outfit. But something about that purple flower took residence in my mind, planting itself in a mental garden that just wouldn't leave my sight. I'm glad I didn't have my camera on. Well, I think I like the samurai most because she's pink. But the oni is also really pretty. I really like that thigh tattoo. I caught myself after the words had already slipped out, and I felt temporarily mortified. But all I received in reply was an interested, "Oh, your voice suits oni, actually." A flush covered my cheeks. I filed that information away, but something clicked into place in that moment. Yuno Hanaki. I felt really excited once I had a name I could put to her face. My face. I still can't fully believe it yet nothing has ever made more sense. Yuno. My name is Yuno. I keep telling that to myself as I look at her PNG, wishing I could play with the model as soon as possible. People often joke that VTubers have a certain form of narcissism when it comes to looking at themselves, and I never really knew what that meant until I found her. Yuno Hanaki. Production kawaii. Agency VTuber Yuno Hanaki. That's me. I'm her. I can feel the tears brimming in my eyes. Kaya and Ron. My genmates. I have genmates! Kaya has so much passion and warmth, even if she immediately started to tease me for being so green. She immediately drew the three of us together, so she must be an artist. And she wants to sing? It sounds like so much fun. I love singing. Ron is a little quieter, but she's also so kind, and she knows so much about so many things. We have a lot of similar interests, it seems. I hope we can get a chance to talk about them more, maybe in a collab or something. I already like them so, so much. I think if it's with these three, everything will go well. I debuted! Oh my god! That was nerve-wracking. I hope everyone liked me. I was so nervous I could barely look at the chat, and it was moving so fast. I want to rewatch and see what everyone said. But I'm so, so happy. I feel so excited. I spent weeks looking at my model and getting used to my reflection. It's like she really was made for me. I love how fate led me to kawaii, and led me to the Damadachis. Well, maybe they're not fully Damadachis yet, but they will be, soon. I'm gonna work hard so they'll like me. I can hardly sleep. I can't wait to tell my mom how it went. This is only the start of my dream. I'm so busy. Singing, writing, recording, practicing, planning streams, and looking into games. There's so much that goes into it, but I've also never felt so fulfilled in my life. I really think I was born to make content. I have so many ideas, goals that keep coming to mind, and my agenda is full of so many tasks, and that's amazing. It isn't just my normal island tasks anymore. I actually find myself wanting to wake up early every day so I can make things. Fulfilled is the best word for this. People like listening to what I have to say, and I get to share things I love and discover even more dazzling things alongside them. Maybe it's just the honeymoon phase, but I'm truly so, so happy. I can't imagine doing anything else. I just want to stream. If you told me back then what would be happening now, I don't think she would have believed you. Production kawaii is a dream. Presently. Currently. But soon, it'll become... was a dream. I can feel piles of regrets mounting in my chest, weighing down my shoulders. I wonder if I was a good kohai, a good genmate, a good senpai, a good talent. Can I look at my reflection and still see the bright-eyed Oni of the past? So much can happen within a year. Good, bad, ugly. I had thought this would be my constant, and now it's not. At least, not in the way I'm used to. I find myself both desperately clinging to what I have and also wanting to let go. I feel so many things simultaneously that the output cancels out and becomes... numb. Fate led me here, and now it's just as easily taking it all away. I felt the first domino fall when Ron told us she was going to graduate. It's been an endless stream of falling since then, ending summer on a sad note and leading to an even darker autumn. I want so badly to believe that everything will be okay, but it felt like every time I climbed out of the quicksand, it would pull me down deeper and faster than before. But through it all, there is still a light. It glows green, and purple, and black, and white. If I feel like I can't see anything anymore, I can still notice those lights in the distance. Even if it's far away. Even if, sometimes, I wonder if I have the right to reach out and call its name. As I reach this final chapter, I want there to be more pages. It's the anxiety I get when I can tell a novel is going to end on a cliffhanger, when I want there to be closure. Nothing will wrap up in a neat little bow. The rest of the story is unwritten, unknown, and terrifying. But there is still a light. That light is you. While I'm scared of what's coming, every time I see those little lights in the distance, I can still bring myself to move forward. I hope that when the time comes and I call its name again, and the time comes for it to reach out to me, I hope we can still meet. That string of fate that we managed to find will never come undone. Okay, it's over. You can cringe now. Thank you for hugs and head pats. That was so touching. Why is it raining? Thank you. It's kind of personal. I don't usually read out of my journal, but... Well, that's kind of a look at how my brain has been processing things recently. I know there's like a big gap. There's like a lot of things that I did write about that I just chose not to include in there, but... Who turned on the rain? Rain effect. Psh, 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 psh. See how hard I can cry. Psh, 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 psh. But I wanted to make sure you understood that, like, kawaii is still a dream, and it will still be for at least a little bit longer. I'm really trying to savor every moment that it is. Every moment that it stays. It's really... I don't know how to word it, but like... heavy. There were some other entries in there that were even heavier. But... I still wanted to like convey how much this has meant to me. Kawaii like... really changed so much about my life for the better. And I know I said it before too, but it was like a lifeline during one of the hardest years I've ever had.
Shut up. Stop crying.
Saying goodbye is never going to be easy with anything. Ever. And like sometimes I feel bad because I've only been here like 1 year compared to others who sank like a lot more time into it, but like I guess that's part of why it feels even heavier, because it was so short, but it just filled so much of like me and myself and my understanding of who I am, I guess. I just feel like I understand so much more now and want to be able to do more, and I'm very scared what it's gonna be like having to do it differently. But I get less scared when I think of you guys. I'm still scared though. It's just a little less. There's a lot going on that's still a bit scary, but I'm really glad that you're here. And that was like the main thing that was kind of holding me down, I guess. Without the risk of like disappearing. For lack of a better term. But you give and you take, so can you take away our tears? I wish I could. But I can't really cry for enough for both of us. I could barely cry enough for me. I'm not much of a crier, but I have cried more this year than I ever have in, like, forever. What a year it's been. I'm kind of glad we're going into December. I want this year to fucking end. Oh my god. For better or worse, you're stuck with us. I think it's for the better. I can pretend that it sucks. I can pretend that I hate it here all I want, but I do think it's for the better that we're here. And I want to work hard to make it better and like bigger and to like feel more worthy of it. Because, like, every day I feel like I'm not. Especially recently, I have felt like I am not. And I get so scared of what could end up happening in the future, and... I want to be the best that I can be. And that's hard to really, manifest sometimes. But I do want to really try my best and get there and stuff. I can't. I don't know what to do. I keep crying the more I try to think about things to say, so I'm just like, oh, maybe I should stop. You're worthy of all the good that comes to you. I want to believe it. I really do want to believe it. It's been harder too recently, but, you know, I work hard. I do my best. Your writer self wants to make you cry even more. That's so true. She's in the back of my head like, cry harder. Your emotions make really good words. Cry, idiot. And I'm just like, no, stop bullying me. Stop bullying me. Cry, we need content. God. She really do be like that sometimes. Man. Yuno, stop bullying Yuno, we like her a lot. Yeah, sorry. Yuno thinks that Yuno is cringe. So the bullying won't stop anytime soon. I'll be okay, though. Frick. I just, like... Even after, like, taking that time to... Oh my god, I'm gonna kill YouTube. Please stop running out of memory. Anyways. Even after the freaking, time that I have put into writing it out, my brain is still like, hey, what if we just don't know what to say anymore? You know, can go eat rocks? Okay. Crumpshy. You are a bit cringe. Thank you for admitting it. We don't need sugarcoating in this house. I am cringe, but I'm free. Damn right. Lit. Man. We love your cringe. Thanks. The only one who isn't cringe is Shadow the Hedgehog. I like how that's your standard for uncringed individual. Shadow's okay, I guess. You are cringe, we are cringe, it's evenly matched. We'll go with that. We'll go with that, for sure. No self-bully. That's hard job, but I need the work. Who's paying you? It ain't me. The frick? Anyway. Kawaii love. Still. It's still the present for a while longer, at least. And it really has been, like, amazing. Like, I don't know. I just feel honored, blessed. I don't know. Any of those words could work, I guess. But I was one of those people who never thought that I would get, like, chosen for anything of this scale. And, like, even by certain standards, I guess, this isn't, like, the biggest scale on the planet, but to me it is. To me, this is, like, bigger than I ever thought possible. And I want to aim higher, but it's gonna be hard. And I don't know, that scares me sometimes. Kawaii as it is now cannot have existed without you. I suppose so. I think that there might have been another universe where somebody else played the Oni, and sometimes I wonder if that universe would have been better off. But that's the negative talk in the back of my brain, causing problems on purpose. I try to ignore that voice as much as I can. But there is still that, like, nagging voice that's like, I don't know. Elementary school dodgeball trauma? No, I actually was chosen for dodgeball pretty often because I'm pretty good at dodging. Anyway. But no, I guess it was more just like... there are experiences I've had, I guess, that could contribute to why I feel like I shouldn't be in the spotlight, but that's just how my personality has always been. I've always just been like, I want other people to have that spotlight, and then I can just kind of like hang out and watch. It's interesting to be in the situation of being in the spotlight. It's something I never fully grasped about myself, I guess, and then I only really started to grasp it when it was a bit too late. Because I had like a lot of big dreams for Hanamizuki and like for kawaii as a whole, and I guess to some extent, like near the bottom of the list was for myself. I had the ideas in my head, but I always never really wanted to push for them because I was like, well, maybe I could do it later. Maybe I don't deserve it until later. Maybe I shouldn't ask for these things until later. That was kind of where my brain would go with this stuff. And I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if, I guess how life would have looked if I wasn't here. And I know at least for me, it would have been very dark. Very dark. I've mentioned it before, but kawaii was my last attempt at auditioning. If I didn't get in during that round, I probably would have just quit trying. And I would have just been like, well, I guess that's it. I'll stick to quietly reading and writing in the dark forever. That was like the thought that I had before all of this, so that was definitely something that I worried would happen. You know, love, glad we got to be here in kawaii together. Shiicho, love! I love you too, Shiicho. Oh god, I'm gonna cry again. You can't just come in here and do that!
I just stopped crying.
I'm kidding, I love you. Wait. Cry harder, shut up! Stop! Something Dark Soul with light voice crack, true. Man. Anyway. Thankfully you got in and got to do so many things to show to the world. That's true. I accomplished way more than I thought I would. And I still want to, like, keep doing those things if I can. Did you know we're bond together by fate? No, it's fate! Please don't let Kaya pollute you to the last possible second! Fate! There's no I'm gonna explode. Shut up! Why are you here? I hate this place! Dang it.
Lynn, not you too!
It's fate! There's no... There's no... Do you understand? No. Man. And that's Yuno's final tantrum exploded kawaii. I'm the reason it explodes, true. Fated? Fated? Okay. I guess if Shiicho says it, that's what it has to be now. Owari da yo. Fates? What is this? Man. Never mind, I hated you. I'm glad it's exploding. Me right now. Anyway. VTubers, am I right? Coming in with their silly jokes. I mean, that's also me. I usually enter chat with a silly joke as well. I cannot judge. I'm Sam. I do the same thing. Queh. All a bunch of sillies? True. And they are my sillies. I'll defend them with my life. Even if they bully me. Did you know our soups are connected by fate? What do you mean soups? Soups? I mean fair. You can judge, but should you? Very true. Should I? I cannot. Yuno is a very serious little ball of seriousness. Yes, I have only ever been a serious individual. There are no bits here. There's only straightforward, honest truths. No bits. No funnies. Also, certainly no puns. I've never said a pun in my life. Why did two of you make a cereal joke at the same time? What is it with you guys connecting with the singular brain cell? We never run to the end zone. Uh-huh. This is a very normal, very serious conversation. There have been no jokes. There have been no goofs. There have been no gaffes. No tomfoolery. It is what it is. I find you wouldn't get it. I created you! I created you! Touchdown! So true. What are we touchdowning this time? The cereal, I guess? Sure. What the heck? Sure. What are we thinking right now? Imagine being silly enough and laughing at the in-water chimps drown meme. Yeah, not funny. Didn't laugh. I definitely didn't even laugh reading it. I don't laugh at that. I don't laugh. Never laughed once in my life, actually. She said as she chuckled. No, I didn't. I don't laugh. I don't believe in humor. Not funny. Didn't laugh. Oh, Hanaki, welcome in. I am sure us mentioning PP wouldn't get a single reaction out of you. Yup, no reaction. Not at all. Not even a chortle, not even a giggle, not even a guffaw. None of it. Yuno said calmly. Yup, I did. That's just an observation. I am calm. Queens don't laugh. That's true. That's true, and I'm very serious. So serious. Too busy screaming at beautiful things. Uh-huh. I have more important tasks. I used to think I was calm too. It's okay. I mean... Yeah, but you're actually not calm. I am very calm. I'm extremely chill. You hear individual molecules about to break under the strain. Individual molecules? That's crazy. I didn't realize that you could hear atomical structures. Any other superpowers I should know about? Molecule away from breaking? Again, how do you measure this? How would you know? I don't drown in water. Yeah, because you're not a chimp. However, in water, chimps will drown. As we have learned. Very seriously, by the way. Very seriously. Very. Mm-hmm. In water, you know, floats. It's not a Gnelf. It is not a Gnelf. It's also not a Gnoblin.
Super chat, so that means it deserves a super jingle.
Flava Sava? Flava Sava? I'm gonna say Flava Sava. Thank you for the super chat. This is embarrassing to admit, but I've lost my teddy bear and I was wondering if I could hold you tonight instead. Oh my. Again, what is with you guys suddenly being so forward? Why did that, you know, floats get me? It is pretty good. But I didn't laugh though, because I'm very serious. Oh, good no. Thought that would make her laugh. Nope, very serious. Very serious stream. Very serious, people. So serious. Excuse me, the situation calls for it. We need a hug, too. Okay. You could come here, I guess. You were all pretty tiny, so I would be able to hold all of you, I think. Don't all fight for the same spot, though. Man, oh man. What spot? You know the one. Left horn, please. Not three of you calling dibs on wife at the same time. You know, just revealed her middle name, Yuno Serious Hanaki. Yeah, it's gonna be Yuno Serious Hanaki Chit, Hanaki Majime, Yuno, Serious. That's gonna be the thing that's in the new brackets. Too late, I got it. That's crazy. You know Super Serial Hanaki. No, Super Serial is my new group name. Super Serial. But I'm very professional and very serious. Yes. How's she not laughed in the past 15 minutes? I literally laughed like a second ago, but I guess you guys aren't counting it because it wasn't my usual guffaw. Which means victory for me. I laughed and you didn't call me on it, so like, I guess I win. Kuno, Yuno, Buno, Hanaki. Wasn't it Yuno, Kuno, Buno? What was the order? I don't remember. I ignored it because I'm a biased rev. Heck yeah, dude. Very good at RP, I see. Very good at not breaking character. I've done like 2 RP streams where I kept character very, very seriously. So like, I'm saying. I will commit to a bit. Very strongly. We counted it? Yeah, but you didn't say anything. You didn't say you laughed. You didn't call me out, so it doesn't actually count. It only counts now because I brought attention to it. You know, locked in Hanakichi. Why are the brackets in the middle of my name? That's not where they go. Please. But no, if I want to log in, I can. Very serious. The only way to get Yuno to uncommit to a bit is to get her to commit to a bigger bit. Actually correct. Actually true. I will choose to let go of a bit if I can go to something higher. If I can ascend to a higher plane of bit, I will go. There's a laugh. Yeah, I know. We, like, lost it now because I admitted I laughed. So I don't have to hold it back anymore. Victory. To the victor go the spoils. You know, bracket, boxed in, bracket, Hanaki chip, bracket, cardboard love bracket. What? That just looks ridiculous. We can't win like this. Yeah, exactly. I win. What are the spoils then? Getting to laugh again? I don't know. I didn't think that far. I didn't think that far ahead. I just wanted to win. I guess you can hug us and use the voice. Hey! That's a prize for you! Where's my prize? You want a ham sandwich? What? What? Why? Time for Batsu? What do you mean, Batsu? What do you mean? Do not be so silly. That's definitely a prize for you? Disagree. Anyways. Turkey sandwich because, my god, 20 pounds of turkey is a lot. I'll take a turkey sandwich. Did you make good turkey this year? If you're here, please explain the voice of a kid aesthetic learner. What do you mean? You can't touch my vocal cords! What did they mean by this? I don't... You can't do that. You can feel vibrations? I guess that's true. Are you gonna, like, touch my neck while I'm doing it? That's crazy. Laughed? I already said we're past the bit! We're moving on! I won! You can't call laughing now! I already said I had laughed before! Rewind time? No. Do not rewind. Do not do that. No, please. No, we win now. Alright, fine. What's your stinking prize, then? What do you want? Sounds like non-winner excuses to me. Nuh-uh. I'm just always a winner is all. You just don't like it when I win. You didn't think that hard? Ha ha ha. See? It's really hard to think of a prize when you win, huh? For you to smile, a moi? A moi? Interesting. Well, you took away my chew, so like... Should I even give you a chew? You made me take away the chewy boat, so like... Why would you even ask for that? You're crazy. The chew is right there. That is a Yuno Kermit. That is called Yerdmit. That is not chew. That is Yerdmit. What do you mean? I've been using it in place of the chew. Ah, I see. You're going for the Kansatsukisu approach. Man. Yeah, you played yourselves, huh? You were like, let's take away the chew emote. Yuno doesn't give us chews anyway. And then as soon as the emote's gone, you're just like, no, Yuno, where's our smooches? Where are they? You played yourselves. Are you denying her lifelong dream to get a chew from Kermit? No, that's my lifelong dream. I get it first. I should get it first. Man. We can't be out here stealing lifelong dreams. shoe from Yermit, though? Why from Yermit? I don't think you want that. You'll have to get in line. Are you all lining up at the Kermit fan meeting? Like, what? Since when? I thought that was a me thing. Go off, I guess.
What do they mean by this? Life's greatest mysteries.
Why not? I mean, I love that for you. I'm obviously very happy if you would choose to, like, give Kermit some attention. Lord knows the Muppets are flopping sometimes. They deserve more appreciation. You can't stop us. I know, I can't, but I'm just confused as to the reasoning. I didn't realize we shared a mutual adoration of the little Muppet Frogman. I love this for you, though. And like I said, he deserves it. I saw a tweet the other day, this is like tangentially related, where it was like someone quote retweeted this performance that Lady Gaga did with the Muppets. Like she got them to perform with her for a song or something. And someone quote retweeted it and was like, celebrities need to realize that they literally can just call up the Muppets at any time and do stuff like this. So many people say they want to collaborate with the Muppets, but they just never make the call. But if you call, like, they will appear and they will do it. And I was like, honestly, it's so true. We do need more collaborations between the Muppets and celebrities. I feel like this is mandatory. And it was pretty funny. Like, I watched the performance, and it was Lady Gaga singing her song Venus, and all the Muppets did was, like, dance around her in, like, a goofy circle, and then whenever the Venus part came up, they just go, Venus! And I'm just like, well, that makes sense. It was a good video. But it's also so true. More celebrities should just collab with the Muppets. GG easy. Swim, will you collab with the Muppets? I do not nearly have the star factor. I am what is known as a micro-celebrity. I am very tiny. I'm a form of celebrity, but I am way too tiny to have the kind of pull that would be necessary to collaborate with the Muppets. But if there's ever a time where that can happen, I will literally sob. There's just like... There really is just like a list of people that I would literally sob if I got to collab with, but right now I am unfortunately too tiny. Too tiny, uninteresting. Shut up! You know what I meant! Don't you dare take it that way! Yuno should host her own Pee-Pee Muppet show first, then maybe she can book the actual Muppets. See, the problem with Pee-Pee, though, is that Pee-Pee is also its own separate brand. I can't host a Pee-Pee Muppet show, because then they would just think that I am using Pee-Pee for my own personal gain. Hello, Kermit's YouTube birthday parties. I'd cry! Finally admits to being tiny? No! I mean in like, follower count. God. Can't say anything in front of you people. You just take it and run in the end zone. The frick? I hate this place. Anyways. Chat playing 5D chess? No, it's not even 5D chess. It's just them taking advantage of wording. What do you mean, you people? You people! Lucky boy! Arara. I want you, We discussed you falling for traps over and over again at the start of the stream. No? No? Secret Ara slipped? Yeah, but I said it in the most annoying way possible. It's not even a real one. It doesn't count. I can picture it now, you know, and Count Von Count collab. Did you know counting lessons? Wait, that'd actually be kind of fun. That'd be kind of fire, actually. I would do it. If there's ever... Like I said, if there's ever a time where I am considered, like, famous, because apparently I can't use size-related terms to you guys anymore. If I am ever famous enough to collaborate with the Muppets in some capacity, the Muppets, or even, like, freaking Sesame Street, I'd go for that, too. But, like, if I could collab with them and they wanted me to do, like, a basic counting lesson or, like, a very, like, simple lesson about something, I'd be so down. I'd love it. I think that'd be fun. Who could teach us animals? Of all of the like Muppet and Sesame Street characters? Good question. Hello, Elbow, does Rocco do birthday parties? You would piss that little boy off so much if you did that to him. Emma would just be like, "Why are you calling Elmo about Rocco?" He has so much beef with that little rock. It's so funny. You know, as a Muppet cameo on Sesame Street? No, I'm saying as, like, just a normal cameo. You know, usurped Big Bird's position. No! I don't want to replace a Muppet. I want to collaborate with the Muppets and, like, talk to them. You know, because they sometimes have celebrities come on and, like, talk and explain life lessons and stuff. So... Famous can be turned into mouse if you add an E and remove the pho. What do you mean? Crazy. Would you collab with Barney if you had the chance? I used to love Barney as a kid, but isn't Barney, like, not even on anymore? And also, wasn't there something weird going on with the actor behind Barney? Anyways, I guess if it was still active, sure. Barney didn't really do, like, celebrity cameos that much, though. Not that I can remember. I think they're rebooting Barney as a 3D cartoon? What? That's weird. What life lesson would you teach us then? I'm thinking. Love comes in many forms? Question mark? They've already technically had people come on to talk about things like loss. I wouldn't exactly have a new take on loss. How to not fall for traps. Stop. I loved Thomas the Train a lot. Thomas the Train, I would only watch it at like 5 in the morning. It was like a fever dream show. Back before I got cable. Answer the question with a question really confused those kids. It really do be like that, huh? Kids don't run to the end zone. No, it's me doing the near and far skit, but it's you guys with me, and I'm holding you like a football, and at first we're like... Near! Okay, Namanachi! And then you guys, like, go all the way to the opposite side, so, like, you're over here, but then you just go, like, all the way back like this. And you're just like, ha 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 ha, you know, so short, you know, so short! And I'm over at, like, the normal spot, and I'm like, far! They're far away, because they know what'll happen if they try to say something like that. Near me! That's the bit. It's just a retelling of Near and Far, but with me, you know, not wanting you near me. Bonk would happen. Yeah, exactly. Bob West, the original VA for Barney, often streams on YouTube. He chats about his time on the show while signing autographs and even shows behind-the-scenes footage. Oh, interesting. Retelling of Near and Far with, you know, threatening violence. Yeah. Just like in a very subtle way that kids won't pick up on. Absolute cinema. Thanks. Very cool. Near and Far was one of my favorite skits from Sesame Street. Just because of, like, that whole bit with Grover having to run back and forth and, like, wheezing. There's just something about that that was really funny. Then intro into a Dora bit. I need my bonk hammer. Do you see it? Do you see the Damadachi hammer? Yeah! There it is! It just instantly clobber you. Hope you're having a blessed day. Yeah. My day's been good so far. Oh, now I see it. You know, Dora bit is what I needed. You guys are so predictable. You like it because it sounds like a teacher voice, and for some reason you like being talked down to like preschoolers. Shut up! Stop calling me small! I hate this place. How did you know? I know many things. I would dare say that I am burdened with knowledge. Don't word it like that, correct, though. At least you can admit it. I'd rather you be honest than act like you're not. Sesame Street got bought out by HBO, has moved off PBS, and the neighborhood got gentrified. Everything is too clean, and even actors who were on the show since the beginning were fired. I did notice during the parade when the Sesame Street float came on, it was like only Alan that I recognize now. The other 3 cast members that were there were like kids, and I didn't recognize the kids. Alan was like the only returning one, I guess. But Alan is also getting old, so I feel like he will get replaced eventually, too. You know, I just want to say you wouldn't get it. No, I get it. I just choose not to engage in it. I love the roller coaster of streams. Woo, 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 woo. Where are we at in the roller coaster right now? Are we on a dip, or are we on an incline? Not replace, graduated. Yeah, unfortunately, they have graduated from Sesame Street. That's crazy. We're stuck on the chain lift. Dang. That's rough. We're at it so over. Up on the incline? Okay. Yippee! I'm sure some of you are thrilled about that, because that sounds like uppies. Me continuing to treat you like children. Neurons activated. I'm telling you. You make it too easy. Alright, here's your food, I guess. Tamagotchi! Who wants uppies? Do you want uppies? Tamagotchi, do you want uppies? Yeah. Easy. Easy. And clipped? Yeah, sure. You can clip it, I don't mind. Finally, I have clips. It's the talking to an excited dog voice? Uh-huh. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. Why did we not go much higher than we already were? Oh, do you want me to move chat? Alright, hold on. Hold on. Let me set this up right. Alright, I think if I do it like this. Okay, chat, are you ready? You ready? Uppies! And down. Uppies! And down. Uppies! You feel better now? You got your uppies? I meant short joke, but this works. Again? Alright, fine. Okay. And down, and then... Uppies! There you go. Feel better? We are so back. Stop. Let me lock you back in place now. Yuno Hanaki, I hate this. Best VTuber experience ever. You're welcome. I guess. Never expect anything from me ever again. I hope your company mates are still secretly watching. They've probably done something even more, like that before. Close out that window behind you. I would if I could. If someone ever asks us how much Yuno spoils us, I'm showing this clip. Literally did this exact thing with my nephew last night. He kept asking to get swung around like a yo-yo. That's the thing with kids. The minute you find one thing that gives them joy, they want you to repeat it for, like, ages. That is also something I love about them, though, because it's usually the most silly thing on the planet, and then they just love it, and they just want you to keep doing it forever. More like that. You can just say cringe. I don't want to call my company mates cringe, because they are not cringe. They can do whatever they want, and I will be super happy for them. I will not call them cringe. When I do it, it's cringe. Best day ever. You're welcome? Question mark. My dad would toss us over his shoulder in the pool. Oh my goodness. I've had situations like that, though. My uncle would throw me in the pool. But it was my favorite thing, though. I liked getting thrown in the water. This has to be the stream of all time. It really do be like that, huh? We just reach a point where the silliness happens. Eat the Yuno. True. But only into water. No, didn't throw you, Sean, into a pool. I mean, I'd probably still get mad at you, but I would laugh about it, because I like getting put into the water for swimming. That's how you learn to swim. That's what they say. The last kawaii stream turns out like this? Yeah. This is the most fan service you've ever gotten. Aren't you happy? Aren't you happy? Now when I go indie, you guys can't complain when I play JRPGs all the time. I'm kidding. I'm still gonna be varied in my content. New viewer here, what's the joke about eating Yuno into the pool? I'm an amphibious learner. What's the joke? I'm literally a frog. True. Who needs depression when we have uppies? Is it so simple? As long as the content is different JRPGs, I love the enabling. So don't worry, don't worry. We'll still change it up every now and again. Like I said, I joke. I joke. JRPGs where? Soon. Soon TM. The J in JRPG stands for Yuno. Yuno RPG. Yeah. My name is actually just Yuno with a J. The J is just pronounced like a Y. January sounds about right. I mean, maybe. We might play something before then. Because we're going into December. We would have a whole month that we'd have to wait for Graces. I don't know if I could finish another game within a month, but like... I don't know, I'll think about it. World's an oyster. I'm trying to pay attention to like all the games and stuff that are coming out too, so that I can try to play games that are like newer, I guess. I'm trying. I will pay attention and do my best. I will also take suggestions occasionally, now that there are less limitations. There are still limitations, but there's like less limitations. So like, you know, there's options. There are things that we can do, and I will consider, mull over. Yeah, you know. That's me. You could play an older JRPG, those take less time to complete on average. You say that, but I look at Tales games, and Tales games are pretty dang long. Older JRPG, though. I guess I'd have to think about what that would count as. Think. If something is new and does interest you, might as well try and ride the new thing wave. Yeah! Today was Eternia's 24th anniversary. I fade into dust. Don't say that! Yada! It's so old. Chrono Trigger? I've heard good things about Chrono Trigger. Does it have a remaster? Admittedly, with older games, I feel like it'd be kind of hard to play, like, the original versions. I might have to try a remaster. I don't necessarily need a remake, but, like, remaster. Or something. Down to watch Yuno play Chrono Trigger. If I can figure out how... I think it's on the Switch, isn't it? I might look. You can play the PC version? Ooh, okay. I'll look into that. Wait. I'll look into that. Xenoblade 2 would be right up your alley if you get around to it one day. I've also heard about Xenoblade. Xenoblade? Xenoblade. I don't know how to say it. I think we've had this discussion before. Okay, hold on. Chrono Trigger. Oh! Yeah, okay, it's on Steam. Okay, I can add that to my wish list. It's on sale right now. That's kind of epic. Okay, and then Xenoblade, that's on Switch, so I wouldn't have to worry about that right now. If Hunter x Hunter's anything to go by, the X is silent, Enoblade? Say it the third way to get interactions. Pronounce it like Chi? Chienoblade? Chinoblade? I don't know. I'm joking. But yeah, I put Chrono Trigger on my wish list. It's on sale for 50% off, so that might actually be something I pick up, to be honest with you. That could go hard, actually. But I've had friends say that they really like Chrono Trigger. I've been kind of curious about it. You like action RPGs, hack and slash? I've always loved the Wise series. Newer ones feel very Tales-ish. Yeah. I have also heard of Wise. YS? I don't know. Again, another case of game I don't know how to pronounce. But I have heard of that. And I think I have, through the shared library I have with my bestie, I think I have access to the first couple games. 1 or 2? I think. Xenoblade. Okay, so I said it right the first time. Wise? YS? Whis? I don't know which one is correct. You can't just say I said it correctly after I tried like 3 pronunciations. Is? Oh, Is. Okay. Naruhodo. As we know from Kingdom Hearts, it's pronounced Ki, so it's Kinoblade. You know, is going to have such a backlog when she goes indie. Yippee! We'll just have a different RPG every day of the week. I'll just juggle multiple. Because now I don't have to care about having too many. Because what's management gonna do? Yell at me? Tell me to diversify? Joking, by the way. That's what I'm hoping for. Time for Tales of Virginia. I'm still waiting for it to get a remaster. Or a remake. Ideally a remake. Sora! Nah, honestly, I think if I told Sora that one of my first indie schedules is a lot of JRPGs, Sora would just be like, you know what, I love that for you. Management and JST watching this. Yeah, they're just like, what the frick? But also, they should know better. They were the ones who were always like, we know you like JRPGs, you know, but like, can you try playing a horror game? Can you try and be really good for your numbers? And I'd be like, horror? Why? Choose something else. Variety, please. No, specifically they would want me to become a horror game streamer, and I would just be like, why? Why, though? Yuchon FPS arc? I mean, I guess if I really want to, I can go back to playing Overwatch. I honestly haven't played Overwatch in a couple months. I kind of fell off after everything started going wrong. Horror, you never would and never will now. No, I mean, I might play horror games. It depends on vibes. There's just certain kinds of horror that I would want to play. And the ones that tend to go popular / viral are not really horror enough. Comes indie, turns into a full-time Overwatch streamer. Yeah, watch me get onto an official esports team. Speed running, becoming the Overwatch pro. Obviously. You don't have to torture yourself. No, I'm not torturing myself. What I'm saying is, like, I will pay attention to games that release, or at least I'll try to keep an eye out on games that are releasing, and if I actually think it looks like something I can handle, I will try to play it. I will try to play games that are at least a little bit more trendy, but I also do not want to give up my JRPGs or my cozy games, because those are where my comfort is. But we'll see! I've had, like, thoughts about doing... This is gonna sound crazy. This is not confirmed, obviously. This is just a thought that I had when I was thinking about what I would do as an indie. But I had the thought of doing, like, 2 streams a day every day. Hear me out! 2 streams a day every day, where one is cozy game or JRPG, and then the other is something that's a little bit more numbers friendly. That was, like, a thought that I had. One would be, like, in the morning, and then the other would be at like, the evening-ish slot. Was the thought that I had. Will it actually happen? Probably not. But I considered it for a admittedly long time. Because that used to be something that management recommended as, like, advice. They would say things like, if you must play a game that is, like, not super number friendly, you should try to play something else that is you should play or do something else number friendly as, like, a second stream. So it was like, huh, I guess I could. Wow, Tales Daily. Me for real, honestly. That's a lot of streams. It would be a lot of streams. That's why I said I'm not really sure about it. We will see. Gotta switch up what time slot plays what kind of game, though. I guess that's fair. So, like, some days the morning slot would have the cozy game. Sometimes they would have the trending game. We'll see. Apex Legends streamer. Hiyori and Koha have tried to get me to play Apex. Pip. I do not know if I ever would or could. In my opinion, if you're going for a niche, you should commit all the way. I feel the same way. That's why I didn't really change my niche much to the other more trending stuff. Could just have 2 streams once per week to prevent burnout. You mean 2 streams a day once per week? Like on a certain day? That's fair. They should have capitalized on the Overwatch arc to play it more with you. It'd be like that sometimes. It's okay, though. It is all okay. It just be like that sometimes. You know, you can stream Bustafellows without burdens. No, I actually can't. It's written on the website for the publisher of the game that you can only stream the first chapter of Bustafellows. You cannot stream anything after that. And that's chapter 1 of the common route. You cannot stream chapter 2 of the common route. You can only play the first chapter of the common route. And it's the same thing for Bustafellows 2. Bustafellows 2, they only want you streaming the first chapter. You can't stream anything after. Which sucks! That's for all streamers? Yes. But as an indie, no, it still matters. Yeah. They openly stated it, so if I tried to go against it, that'd be going against their terms. And I don't want to ruin that potential relationship. Yeah, exactly. If it's explicitly said to not stream it past a certain point, then I will listen. I do not want to do that. Forgot the name of the game series, but there was that restriction too. Wasn't that Danganronpa? Danganronpa used to be like that. You can only stream the first chapter. Or, like, I think Danganronpa was actually even stricter, and it was, like, the first 10 minutes or whatever. It was something, like, crazy specific. But yeah, unfortunately for games like Bustafellows, where it explicitly says that it cannot be streamed past a certain point, then I cannot do it. And Busta Fellows is a game that explicitly states not to stream past Chapter 1. For both 1 and 2. They tweeted it separately for 2. And they tweeted it in English, so that was even more targeted. I was like, dang it. But anyway, so not Busta Fellows, but there are some other otome that are allowed to stream. Actually, I have since discovered. So you know. We will still be able to play an otome eventually, just not just not Busta Fellows. Just not Busta Fellows. Otome Sundays? That sounds kind of fun. Streams Dramatical Murder. Why is this the second time someone has brought up Dramatical Murder to me? You guys really think I'm that kind of gamer? I played Dramatical Murder back before it got an official translation. I've been in the trenches. I've been there already. My favorite route is clear, by the way, for anyone who's curious. Clear's route was the cutest. Although I also really liked Kojaku. But Kojaku scratches my childhood friend's itch, so that's just an inherent bias. Whenever there's an Osananajimi dynamic, I'm usually, like, there. I am present. I think Kojaku is the best fit for Alba, but I do really like Clear as a character. I'd say that Clear is my favorite overall character, but maybe in terms of, like, romantic pairing potential, Kojaku is the best for Alba. I don't care what the game tries to say about Ren. I do not care. That game's crazy. If you really don't know that much about Dramatical Murder, it's crazy. My only exposure to that game is my best friend. That's fair. I was in the trenches. I think I played every route but Mink. And that was because I had heard, like... That was back in my more purist era, I guess, where I thought that playing Mink's route was bad because he was, like, problematic and edgy. I think if I went back and played Dramatical Murder now, I would not be afraid to play Mink's route. I'm over it. I'm just like, you know what? Give it to me. Give me the spice. Give me the flavor. What about streaming visual novels in the future too, like Steins Gate? I would have to see if there's any strict permissions about streaming Steins Gate. Because the thing with a lot of visual novels is that, sadly, a lot of them do have restrictions about how much you can show and, like, what you can stream. So I'd have to see if Steins Gate has those kinds of restrictions. Just talking about that specific example. There's other games that might not have that same restriction that would be okay. It all depends. I have to look at what the developers say about streaming. Is it dramatic? Is there any murder? Are there any yaoi hands? Yes, it's dramatic. Sometimes, depending on the route, there is murder. Not really any yaoi hands. You heard of the game Homicipher? It's like a mix of Chances Sonar and an otome with a horror aesthetic. I saw it and instantly thought of you. Yes, I have heard of Homicipher. I have heard of it. And it looks kind of silly, but also, I mean, will we finally get to see me play a horror game just because it has otome as the subtext? Well, I can't say it's a no. Can't say it's a no. There's a chance. Maybe. We'll see. If I leave for 30 minutes, will I be able to come back before the stream's ending? Nope. I was planning to end at about 7, because that is when Namiji Phrygia is having her outfit reveal. Speaking of which, I should set up that raid now, so that I do not rush it and miss it and forget. Nami. Nami, where is your waiting room? Nami. So no, I will not be still here by the time you, come back, unfortunately. But I must raid Nami. I want to celebrate her outfit. You guys aren't ready. It's so pretty. I can't leak anything, obviously, but she has shown us the progress, and she's shown us how it moves, and oh my god. Ugh, I'm really excited. The last outfit reveal? It's so good. I promise you. I promise you, it's good. You're gonna go goofy. Because I went goofy. I saw it and I was like, whoa. Hi, ma'am. Hi. Hey. Spoiler, ooh, is good enough. Yeah, that was me. A lot of us were like that when she showed it in the group chat, though. We were all just like, ma'am? Flushi? Ma'am? Nami Hype Man spotted, that's me. Would you not want uppies from new outfit, Nami? I do not want uppies, but... I mean, maybe not like uppies as in lifting me up, but if she wanted to use her hand to tilt my chin up so I could look into her eyes, I mean, I wouldn't say no. But she has a wife, so I can't I can't flirt like that. She has a wife. She has a wife. Nene? No. No, Nami's wife is Isla-sama. You totally can. No! I can't get in the way of that. Nami and Isla-sama are wives. I must support them in their endeavors. I can't get in the way of that. Something, something, true love, something, something. Marriage is binding, something, something. More wives, more enjoy. Nami has 2 hands. Aren't you guys fighting for that other hand also? Trying to miss Hiroshi's wife. I'm literally not! I literally just said I can't riz! I have the thought, but I don't act upon it because I am respectful. If you love something, it will fly away like a bird. So true. Oh shit, Konami! Isla is my wife. Isla-sama, I love you. So true. If Isla is a princess and she's married to Nami, doesn't that make her a queen? Well, Isla-sama is an isekai princess, so technically not, because Isla-sama isn't like she got isekai'd, you know? So she's not like present at her kingdom anymore. It would be a title and name only, I guess. Truly the most kawaii moment of production kawaii. The most kawaii of all time. This is true. Factual information. Okay. Since we're getting closer to the end, I will talk a little bit about the things I have decided about my future. So if you care about what is going to happen to the Yuno Hanaki post kawaii explosion, we'll yap about it a little. So, my first stream back is probably going to be another Zatsu. I'm sorry I've been giving you a lot of Zatsus. But it's gonna be establishing kind of the new lore and just like a few other like housekeeping things regarding the channel. Streamlabs is going to be no more. We are going to be Yeetus Deletus of Streamlabs. I will be switching to Stream Elements. We'll have more interactive UIs for like donations and stuff as well. There's like another thing that I am potentially going to sign up for. I'm in discussions about it still. But you'll know about that closer to the re-debut date, I suppose. There's new lore. There will be. It's just gonna be a slight elaboration on some stuff I couldn't say initially. There will be... We've been joking about it a little bit, but yes, there will be some certain games that will make appearances more compared to before. So things like, JRPGs, other sorts of RPGs,
Thank you so much.
maybe some, otome or other types of dating sims. It doesn't necessarily have to be otome. I'm willing to date girls if we can find some cute games with cute girls. What else? I will probably have a donation goal set up somewhere regarding the new outfit, because, reminder, I do have a silhouette. Oops, that's the wrong image. This one. This one. So, we do have this. There is an outfit that is designed that I would like to get into the works. I will probably have a dono bar or something similar set up for that you can contribute to specifically for this. And then that will be what we work towards probably once I am back at streaming. most of what I earn, well, okay, I will reestablish. I do this full time, so a lot of my earnings I am going to use for the sake of, like, functioning and survival, but I will have a goal set for saving up for a new outfit. And along with that, there will be plans to use that pool of funds for, like, other things, like new assets for stream, maybe some, like, new alerts, things like that. So if it seems a little inflated, that's because I'm combining everything. I apologize if the bar looks kind of big, but it's because I'm trying to combine, like, everything at once. We'll see what it looks like when I come back, though. So keep that in mind, too, that I will be saving up to make this outfit a reality. So don't worry about the silhouette yet. Like, it's here, so that you kind of know the vibe that I want to go for, but I can't debut it anytime soon. I have to save up money. World is expensive. What else? I will probably be setting up a throne. I know a lot of you have brought that up before. I am probably going to set that up. There might not be a lot of items on it right away, but pretty much all of them will have crowdfunding enabled, so you don't have to feel pressured to pay for, like, one thing immediately if you don't have the means. Pretty much everything will be crowdfunding. You can do it little by little. So no rush. If it's there and you think you can afford it, then that's great, and I would appreciate it, but there's no pressure. Literally no pressure. But I haven't gone through setting that up yet. That will be available probably, though. Is there anything else I'm missing? Throne, outfit, content. In terms of stream frequency, it's still probably gonna float somewhere between 4 and 6 streams a week for now. There's always a chance that it could change, and there is a chance that it probably wouldn't lessen, but the days might change, I guess is what I'm saying, and the times might be a bit random. I can't really fully commit to a schedule yet. It depends on vibes. But I will aim for at least 4 streams a week, if not more. Somewhere between 4 and 6, depending on vibes. Any future projects like covers would probably have to be something I save up for, or potentially we would have to set up, like, separate donation goals for things like that going forward, because I don't really have the means to spend on covers right now. But I do still want to make them, so if we decide that we're open to the idea, I can set up, like, certain goals for covers as well. And then I'm also... Oh, this is something I should say too. I talked about it before, but I'm pretty set on doing it now. I will be opening commissions for writing, primarily. There's a chance I might open it up for, like, voice acting, maybe. I don't know if I'd really get commissioned to sing stuff, so that might not be an option, but... that'll still be going on. Patreon is still going to have, like, voice packs and things as well, but kind of on, like, a slower basis. I have to update that stuff. And you guys will still get exclusive writing and the currently available perks like the photo folder and stuff as well. But I am planning to open commissions for writing and stuff, like, both for, like, lyrics, trans lyrics, helping with lore, like, lore consultations is an option, stuff like that. I have to work out my pricing. That's one of the other things I have to do. So, yeah, I guess most of what I've been talking about is, like, other avenue streams, but revenue streams, I should say. Avenues for revenue. I don't know how to talk. But that's kind of something to expect as well. I might have more work streams where I work on commissions. And, I have said this to members before, but there are certain things that are in talks as well, related to other activities. I don't want to say too much, because that would be leaking, but I have been talking about some other things with other, merch companies, I guess I'll say. So there might be potential merch in the future. I cannot give you a when, because it is preliminary talks, And we do not know everything yet. But there might be some merch. I don't know, maybe. I'm trying my best. I'm very scared. I am what is known as a baby. We, the royal we. But yes, I'm doing my best to think of things that would make you guys happy. Because that is my responsibility as an indie now. At least for me, I can't fully confirm this either, but I am, because I'm still talking to Sora on like a casual basis, there's a chance I might ask Sora for more advice as like a casual thing. So if I get stuck on something, I'll probably go to Sora, like, help. Help me. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been working on so far. So those are kind of the, like, last things to kind of expect when I come back. So things might look a little different, but not immediately different. And I am going to be saving up for the big change, which is going to be the new outfit and, like, the new vibe. We are saving up for that. And I will probably have a goal for it. There's this thing that I've also been talking about with some other people that might help this make more sense, too. So, maybe by the time I come back, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But for right now, that's all I can say regarding that. That's kind of how things are going to look. But I will still be, streaming, obviously. Playing games, yapping. The vibes are not going to change in terms of streaming content, basically. It's just kind of like what I will be busy with. I'm still finding ways to keep myself busy with assignments and things. But, yeah. That's about it for me, basically. Hope that makes sense. This will be outlined a bit more clearly when I come back and I do the, like, re-debut. Oni re-debut. Oni indie re-debut. Indoni? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, that'll be ironed out more. Oh, also, in case you guys didn't know, I am going on a break after this. This is my last stream for, like, a little less than a week, because I think I'm gonna try and come back on the 5th. I'll try to get things sorted out by then to be able to come back properly. If I need a bit more time, I'll let you know on socials. But I'm hoping that it'll be the 5th that I come back. I apologize for having to take a break so immediately, but, like, it's necessary. I have to get my ducks in a row. If I am distracted by streaming, my brain gets focused on streaming because I'm excited to talk to you guys. So I have to not stream in order to get shit sorted. I have to purposefully cut myself off from you. I have to do this for the sake of my brain. Because I want to be better for you. So, that's why I gotta do it. I'm sorry, but it'd be how I do sometimes. But yes, I will come back. It's just, it's gonna be like a 6-day break. Little less than a week. And then I will come back strong and powerful, and we will have so much more fun. Production kawaii means so much to me, and I am really glad that I got to spend this time here with everybody, both management and the other girls, and, you know, you guys too, of course. And while it is very sad to have to say goodbye, I'm looking forward to what the future will bring, and I'm gonna work hard to make it something that you guys love and will continue to want to support, hopefully. But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap up now because it's really close to when Nami is gonna start her outfit. But anyway, oh, this is gonna make me cry, but let's do it. Thank you guys so much for choosing to spend time with me. I hope that you have a good rest of your time zone, and until I see you again, this has been Yuno Hanaki of Production Kawaii's Hanamizuki. For the final time, Inotsu.